fire every time. All right, man, we're back. God's favorite podcaster, Blue Avenue Podcast. You know, we locked in like R. Kelly. Anyway, I got some special guests in here. I'm going to start on my right side, y'all. Y'all already know, fan favorite.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all heard the voice, you saw the face, you made the choice. I go by the name of DeVell Greer. Don't watch me, watch TV. Oh, wait, I'm on that too. Hold on.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Drop a
How y'all
bomb on
doing?
that off top already. And listen, we got some special guests in here. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Samran.
Okay.
And I'm a miss.
All right. That's a fact, man. So before we get into it, because I remember, I met y'all a while back.
Yeah.
Y'all told me y'all was from a very specific part of Africa. Can you kind of give us a little bit of background on that real quick?
Well, we're from North Africa, actually.
Okay.
We're from Tunisia, which is like in the
Tunisia.
upper part, it's like right next to Algeria and Libya.
That's
So
crazy.
it's like in the middle. And it's
Yeah.
like a small little
It's
country. You can
really,
see.
really small, so that's why a lot of people don't know about it. Like, they know about Egypt and
Yeah.
Morocco, and it's really a small country. People miss it sometimes. So
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, really? I didn't see it there. I'm like, look at the map.
yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
on the map for
Like,
sure.
nah, you gotta zoom in, zoom
Yeah.
in, zoom in.
Yeah,
Right
zoom-
there. That's
yeah,
why
right there.
we chilling.
And North Africans, we're not really popular here. Like, you see a lot of
Yeah.
Middle Easterns,
Right.
But we're still considered Arabs,
West
so we just
African.
blend in with the group.
I guess,
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's because of the religion, because it's
Yeah.
like back home, they consider themselves as Amazigh or whatever, which is
Right.
like the tribe and whatnot. They're the native to North Africa, but besides here in America, it's like we're blending in with the Arabs, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's fire. I appreciate the history lesson because
Yeah.
I was like, I checked on Instagram too. I got way more male followers than female followers.
Yeah.
So listen, they gonna be in y'all DM probably. Let's hope not. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, man. It's been a while. I want to give a shout out to all the mothers. Hopefully, this come out or around Mother's Day. So shout out to all y'all. I don't hate nobody at the WIC office. We just talking about
It's
that.
all love,
It's all
no
love.
matter where you
Hey,
at.
listen, WIC is lit. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So look, I got some backlash too about the red flag jobs. I was told we didn't have enough red flag jobs on the
ooh,
list.
okay.
So I got a part 2 I made for men and women, but I want y'all opinions too, obviously. So we'll just go through that. So I'll tell y'all the ones that I was told to add on to the list. We're gonna start with women. So for women, I was told baristas are red flags.
Ooh.
Shout out to-
That hit different.
Yo, shout out
Why?
to
Why?
Drop
Like, they're
a
so
bomb.
innocent.
They mind
said-
their business.
Innocent.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
They just be
They-
certain, like, what?
They said baristas are a red flag. They said it's more than what meets the eye. Baristas are dangerous. They know too much.
Okay.
I was
That's
also
a fact.
told phlebotomists are a red flag. Specifically phlebotomists. I don't know why.
Why
Yeah.
are phlebotomists?
They draw blood. I don't know.
They're like
That's
the
You know what's
underground in
wild?
the healthcare field, though, low key.
Yeah, you
I would
funny,
say anesthesiologist, but
Anesthesia?
but
Yeah.
a phlebotomist is wild because you say that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot, but the ones that I have, they just happen to be phlebotomists.
Phlebotomists.
Yeah.
Hey, they red flags, man. Shout out to them.
Ooh-wee.
And this last person said if she works at Victoria's Secret / Pink. Anybody that works at Victoria's Secret or Pink.
Man.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they just pushing it at this point.
Yeah, I feel like they
the
just
phlebotomist
really.
was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I just,
this is great.
Y'all
like,
just
I'm
saying
stuck on that
anything.
one.
We
Yeah.
saying anything, yo.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like if you would have said CNAs, I would have been like, okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
I think
Don't
that's
push
what we
it.
did.
Don't
That's
push
a
it.
definite. I mean, I broadened it. I said
Yeah.
anybody in
And
scrubs,
anybody in
Yeah.
scrubs,
But-
Okay, I'm in scrubs.
I'm in scrubs too.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so-
Yeah. So okay, before we get into the men, because it's a bunch more of those.
Yeah,
than
it
I
gets
was
that,
told about.
that list get long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all have any would y'all consider red flag women jobs that y'all would know about?
I don't know.
Bottle girls.
We did that last time.
We
That's
said
crazy.
that was
Yo,
the first. I think that was the first or second
one
ones we said.
Bartenders
We
/
said
bottle girls.
Yeah.
Bartenders are bottle service
Drop a
girls.
bomb
Bottle
on
girl.
that,
I
Michaela.
mean,
That's crazy.
I mean, they do their job, but I feel like
It's very
just
touchy-feely.
yeah, it's just
It comes with the
Shout out to Dirty
territory,
it comes with
and you have to be a certain type of person.
exactly,
to
and
be
you
able
have
to
to be a
succeed in that.
certain way.
Yeah.
Like you have to be very
which is a red
yeah,
flag.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I don't got nothing against bottle girls either. I
Yeah.
think
No,
it's
I
cool.
don't guess nothing against
they got their
nobody,
money.
but
They
it's
get their money.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, like get
I-
your money. I mean, it's not my business.
Facts.
I'm not here to judge, but
It's
it's
just the
like
clientele y'all
yeah,
be dealing with.
it's
and-
like y'all got to deal with so much, and it's like it puts you in a position, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it puts you in
definitely.
situations
And then
where
you
you're like,
become what you-
yeah,
I said this on the last one too, because I did get some backlash for that too. It's not just for me personally. Like I
Yeah.
don't go out past like 8 and 9 o'clock. So if you in that nightlife anyway, it's not gonna work between us.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I don't got nothing against bottle girls. I feel like it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you for that crowd and it work for you, then do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
But
not your thing. I guess.
not me personally.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's definitely for single woman, I believe. So I mean, like,
if you want to get
because you want to be like all like
you
giggly
wanna
and
be
like,
in the spotlight,
you're gonna be all giggly
Right.
and flirty for a little tip, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is like,
Exactly.
And actually
your,
not have your man,
Exactly, yeah.
insecure about it.
But you know, a lot
Exactly.
of men actually put up with that though. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
okay with
Because
it.
they getting a PlayStation 5 out of it.
I'm honestly, I would put up with it. I would put up with it if I was a man.
Get your money, boo boo. As long as you come into the crib, we cool.
Right? Yeah.
Give him the iPhone message, Michaela. That's
As
crazy.
long as the newest game is in my plate, I don't care. You
Hey,
do what
my
you wanna do.
headphones on. I don't hear nothing. See no evil, hear no
Yo.
evil.
That's facts. Did you have any red flag women jobs that you?
Not as far as I can think of. I
Yeah.
mean, for me, it's like I don't knock nobody's hustle. Like you do
Facts.
your own thing, but it's like maybe you like OnlyFans. I don't
Yeah.
say it in a bad way though.
got
Like
you.
it's like do your own thing, but it's
Right.
like I feel like if you are, because one day you're gonna have kids. Unless if you're not,
Facts.
then that's cool. But if you're
Yeah.
gonna have kids one day, your footage is gonna be out there on the internet,
Facts,
and your kids are gonna see it.
Yeah.
I mean, like Kim
OnlyFans.
Kardashian is already regretting what she did back then. Let alone like
Yeah,
you.
she was crying about her son seeing her, or like, it was on
Yeah, I heard about
Roblox,
it.
right?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about
She
it,
was
yeah.
ready to contact her lawyer and everything. She was
Yeah.
literally ready to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
let it loose.
I mean, it's not really just about
Yeah,
having
you
kids.
just
It's like
allow-
when you put yourself out there, it's like people gonna view, like, look at you a certain way. You
That's
know,
a
like
fact.
Yeah, you
the way
gotta-
you present yourself to people is gonna how they're gonna look at you. But
Yeah.
people do their own thing. You know, that
it
one-
affects you
fine.
later
I
on in
can't.
life too, especially if you want like if you go like far in life and you know you get like a corporate job or a high paying job and
Yeah.
you
Change
know
that avenue because
and-
that's
Yeah.
right
like
there.
because they look at it and they're like,
Yeah.
okay, like you're unprofessional. Like I don't
Facts.
want somebody in
we
my
can't be
company.
associated with this
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
of
like
behavior.
you know,
Yeah.
which is understandable, you know. But it's like I get both sides. You know, it's like I'm
Yeah,
neutral.
absolutely.
I'm in
yeah.
the middle. So
Yeah.
it's like
I support.
I don't knock it, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like I support you. Like I'm not, you know, like I'm not judging, but
it's like I got your back.
just
from
don't
right
expect
here.
the
Yeah,
best
that's a
out
fact.
of it. You know,
Exactly. Like
yeah,
this is the territory that you're
Yeah.
coming into.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
You know, be prepared for it.
exactly.
No, literally.
Did you have any other for red flags? I know we discussed a lot
For
of them.
women.
Yeah, for women.
Yeah.
We'll do
women
men
at
after
least.
this.
Nah,
Yeah.
I mean we
We
went
covered them
thorough.
all. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. The ones we discussed on the last one, and now these. So there you go. Baristas, phlebotomists, and if she works at Victoria's Secret /Pink. Now we're gonna do the men because I was told very specific ones
Ooh.
about men. So red flag men jobs, military men.
Oh,
They
no.
said specifically Navy.
I said that too.
Yeah, Navy. Okay. Yeah.
I-
Navy specifically.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Just military men. If
Military,
you
yeah.
going away, just you going away. Period.
Don't ever come back.
Yo, oh man.
I would say it's worth.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, military men, police officers.
Oh yeah.
That's like they just agree. Yeah, yeah.
Both. Oh, yo, yeah.
Firefighters.
Okay, why though? They save
cool.
lives.
Yeah.
Firefighters is cool.
They save
They
lives.
save
I know
Hey.
some upstanding firefighter men.
It's not me, bro. I'm
Families.
telling you, I just was
But I
told.
think-
to
Leave
say
the
this.
firefighters alone, yo.
I think
Yeah.
having maybe like a way, because it's like
Yeah.
the way they carry themselves. Sometimes it could potentially lead to that way, because it's like
Right.
they
Yeah.
have to always be serious and
Nah,
whatnot.
Yeah.
So
that's
what's
real.
like for people, it's like
Yeah.
you're a no for me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
a no for me, yo. So yeah, what I say: military men, police officers, firefighters,
Damn, just all the service.
club promoters,
I said that too. I was-
DJs.
Oh, for
Shout
sure.
lucky, but yeah, DJs are
Any
apparently
man
red
in the
flag.
club scene
Any
is
man
like
in the club?
red
Yeah, no,
red
any man in
flag.
the club scene. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't go into the club looking for love, so they a
That's a
red flag
fact.
regardless,
That's a
you know?
Like,
Yeah.
so did y'all have any other ones? Because
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember. Basically, any male job is a red flag.
Any man.
That's what we
men
got
are
from
red-
that.
I think salesmen.
Salesman.
That's the biggest red flag.
Okay.
I worked in the sales like place and whatnot, and so I personally think that no,
Yeah.
they're there all the time. They're like they don't have a life. They're there
Right.
from 9 to 9, literally every
crazy.
day, and it's like they all date each other.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
all
And that's like doctors low key. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't watch it, but like,
Like Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. Yo, I was like, yo, that's crazy. bro.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah,
top
they be smashing
dramas
It's like
are
if you
either in
dedicate your
hospitals
life
or
to your
cops.
job, it's like
Then
you're gonna
you start smashing what's around
And that's why a lot of them date each other there. Like
Right,
literally the
yeah.
place that I work, I'm not gonna say where, but
No.
like
don't do
please
that.
don't.
You ain't gonna pull up.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Yes, we
We don't want to
But
get
like-
sued around here.
I want no case on
nah,
me.
nah.
But like they all date each other. It was
Facts.
so weird. Like they
Yeah.
all were like a big cult. Like and they claim it's like we're family.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
you family.
incest. This is weird.
Incest is crazy
Yeah.
out loud. Okay,
Yeah,
but
more
yeah, so I think
cousins,
for
wives.
the male red flag jobs we did for the last one, I don't even remember what we said. It was a bunch of them though. Damn,
Personal trainers.
personal trainers, that was a big one.
Oh yeah, that's heavy on that.
Yeah.
Bouncers.
Bounce. I don't think we threw in bouncers. That's wild.
Bouncers are a red flag?
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Why?
Because I mean, they obviously.
Because
Come
I
on now.
can
Every
see
time
it.
I've tried to get in the club, and it's like,
Would you go for me,
Oh.
sweetheart?
yeah, and it's like you
Got
know
you.
they gonna flirt with you a little
Yeah,
bit,
they
or
gon-
you.
Yeah.
To get
They
you.
easy, you know, like
Facts.
they easy.
They'll let you in a lot of
Photography.
times.
They'll let
Yeah.
y'all in, but I gotta pay 20 to get
Yeah,
in.
facts.
No,
Yeah,
They
I-
want that
yeah.
ratio though. They want more
I've
women
seen
than
that
men.
firsthand. Like
Facts.
I usually I've been to this one certain club, and when I go there with friends, it's like they don't ever like I can get in, you know. But
Yeah.
I went there with this one guy one time, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be $40 for her to get
Facts.
in." And
Yeah.
I
They
was
start
like,
hating when you come in with somebody
Yeah.
else.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
definitely red flag.
No, it's a big fact. I think the biggest ones we said for last time was Uber and Lyft drivers. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, because like I said on one of the
How,
episodes, I'm
though?
like,
Every time I get in the Lyft, like the Lyft driver be on the phone with his wife. I don't think that.
no, you know why I say it though? Because you can say you driving for Lyft or Uber for
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I don't
and
know,
you
8
can just
hours.
go ahead
You can
and-
just say you anywhere, like, oh, I'm here when I'm actually over here cheating.
Yeah,
Medina.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing
you know what I'm saying?
deliveries, baby.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
like-
yeah, I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
like
Yeah, I'm
taxi
doing
delivering,
drivers,
all
too.
right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I was told it's a red flag.
All right, remind me not. Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all just ruined it for
Nah,
me.
tell him check his
Yeah,
phone, see if
yeah.
you got the Uber driver app on
It's
there.
like, oh, you say,
Yeah.
yeah, you made how much today? All right, let me see
Let me
the
let me
rides.
let me see the
times.
numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
See the time.
You
That's
log
not
out.
the
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like that.
Yeah,
That's
giving y'all the
crazy.
keys to success.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, our father was a taxi driver, and yeah, I believe
Hey.
that. Now I'm having flashbacks.
Yo, hey,
And
yo.
it's the truth. Like our dad actually
He was
takes
just-
the
okay.
ride.
Like I'm like, yeah,
He's like, I'm
I'm
over
on my
here.
way. Yeah,
Hey,
like
look,
And
hey.
sometimes my mom would see him driving and she would be like, "Where are you going?" And he's
Right.
like, "Oh, I'm just working." And my mom was like, "Nah, you're going to see
Nah,
the
you
other
ain't-
girl.
you ain't see
You
the
aren't
old girl."
going." Like, no.
Hey, shout out to Pops, man. You
No,
a real
no,
one.
no,
He
no,
said,
no.
no, shout out to Pops.
He's
A
that man.
hard-working man.
Hey,
That's
yo,
funny.
that's hilarious. Oh, wow.
No, for
okay.
real.
Wow.
That was trauma dumb.
We got
Right.
real personal at the Bluehill
Yeah,
Avenue
that's how it goes.
podcast.
I don't even remember. So yeah, we're gonna get to the real topics now. Shout out to all the red
Sorry,
flags.
I got one red flag.
Yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know if we talked about it,
Probably
but
not.
What is it?
the dudes that work at malls selling hair curlers.
bro.
Listen, they will literally chase
The
you
amount
to
of
the end
times
of
I
the
walk-
night.
Excuse me,
Bro.
sweetheart. Let me talk to you real quick.
Oh,
and they
anybody
go
mall.
and they go
Yeah.
outside and getting their Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
Any
How,
mall
bro?
people.
Yes.
How did you even bring this to the mall?
Right? Like the amount of times I walked around the mall with like one piece of hair, like just straight, and the rest was just like curly.
Oh, you let 'em-
Big, yes.
They
They
do
like
a lot.
They
She's
be
victim.
trying to sell perfume. I'm
She's a
like,
victim.
Yeah.
She's a
See you too
victim.
nice, you be stopping.
I
Not me.
I be
remember.
like,
I
nah,
do.
bro, I'd love to talk about scents and perfumes and
Facts.
stuff.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
do
not
that too.
saying curly
I'll be
like
too.
that.
lying. I'll be like, I have it at home. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I
I
do that
bought
too.
two of them already,
Yo,
and it's broke. Give me my
That's
money
crazy.
back.
What's that stand at MOA? They be trying to like clean your shoes off.
Oh,
I be
the
spending them-
MJK.
She's a victim.
I folded.
I
I folded.
I spend them
I
every
can't
time.
lie,
I'm like,
they
I
good.
bought from the light skinned dude earlier. I spend
I
them
say I
every
got it at
time.
Roseville because they tried to get me
Yeah.
at Roseville one
Oh
time.
man,
I can't lie.
Excuse me, brother, them shoes is dirty. Bro, I just clean these mugs.
I
Yeah,
can't lie.
I spend them
Their
every
stuff
time.
work good.
It-
Like,
it- yeah,
I do. I bought some
works.
before.
I just
bought
don't like
two.
Shout out
talking
to
to
them
nobody.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, their stuff
It's like
I
works.
just
it kind
don't-
of feels like
they're
you're lying to
aggressive,
me.
like,
Let
Yeah.
me come to
Yeah.
you, not the
Yeah.
other way around,
My
fam.
trust issues said no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
Or
walking
just
back.
They
get
just too aggressive.
Get the
Like,
get
you
the
gotta
get the
relax.
free
Don't-
clean and just be
Yeah.
like,
They
No.
just pull you. They like, you got shoes on. Come over
Especially
here.
They
when
be
it
like,
was
Like,
scrub,
man.
scrub, scrub. You see the difference? Like,
Hey.
no, I
yeah.
They're
don't.
aggressive. It's a lot.
No, especially when you walk away, they get mad because when they see you walking back and
Yeah.
they just mean mug you, or they just be
Yes.
like, "Let me holler at you again." I'm like, "I said no the first time."
And then you leave out a
let me
Foot
be."
Locker.
Man, they like, oh, word? That's what we do?
Oh, that's what we on?
Oh,
You said
alright.
my shoes was dirty, so I copped some new ones.
Yeah,
man. Like,
exactly. Like
They
what?
do a lot. They aggressive, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, I guess.
This one time she was trying to convince me to buy on the 130 heating pad. Like it was
Oh, man.
$130.
But look, I have
And
that
it was like one of those
kind of nice.
But the girl was like, she's like, yeah, like it could be my birthday gift. I'm like, $130 for a heating pad?
You can get it
Like,
on
a
Amazon.
I
birthday-
think I know what you're
60.
talking about. She got me with the little hand.
Yeah,
that
That's
was
crazy.
warmer.
Yo,
Bro,
facts.
they
Yeah.
sell
That's
as
crazy.
seen on TV products.
Yes.
Go
That's
on Amazon
crazy.
and eBay. It's
Yeah,
higher
she got me.
price.
I didn't get the 131, but
She
I got like.
almost got me because
I'm
she
like-
was shoving, like she was just shoving it down my throat, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Leave me alone, please."
You damn near
That's why I like going
pulling
to
out
the
your
mall.
wallet.
Yeah.
You said, "They better take
Nah,
my
she grabbed
money."
me. She's like, here.
Yeah.
No, I texted somebody. I was like, "Hey, bro, come get me real quick."
No, I
Come.
was talking to her. I was like, "Please, just give me
I
one."
texted my friend. I was like, "Act like my wife, real quick, and we
Yeah,
gotta go."
no.
She grabbed me. I said, "Thank you."
But like, no, my sister, she didn't even, she was like, nah, like, and then like, she's just looking dumb. And I'm like, Sammer, come on, like, let's go.
You
And,
gotta
then
get that.
and she's like, no, excuse me. So, are you want to buy it? Like, no, I don't.
I'm gonna come back. Now
Yeah.
you can't go to that whole side of the mall.
Man.
Yeah, you sitting there with the help me.
Walk upstairs.
Right.
I'm finna just straight up telling them people I'm broke. I don't got the money.
I ain't got it.
Bro, I came to pay my T-Mobile bill. That's it.
Facts. All right. So we're gonna get into the topics. Well, the first one was what are your non-negotiables in dating? I was like, whoever wants.
Actually, I just developed one.
Okay, for sure.
You got to go to the grocery shop for me. I do not
Okay.
like grocery shopping at all.
That's
I,
easy.
All right, yeah, that's a good one.
I
like
hate
that.
it. I literally despise it.
Despise is wild.
Yeah,
Do
no,
you help bring groceries in, or you don't do that either?
Nah, she don't do
Okay,
that
you have to-
either.
So
alright.
we gotta, you gotta.
I'm not into groceries
Yeah.
in no shape or form.
That's what's up.
Like,
like
I would
that.
bring my mom to the grocery shop. I'd be like, I'll be waiting for you here.
Yeah.
You go in and out. Take your time, too.
What is it about, like, specifically grocery shopping or just shopping as a whole?
I think as a whole in general.
Like,
for
you can't
me,
go to the mall and just be.
Yeah, I get anxious. Like, I just be like, oh, I'm ready to go home.
Okay, so you be like one of them dudes sitting down waiting for their wives with the purse
Yep.
over on
Yeah.
them chairs?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
All the time. I mean, unless if it's a mall and I actually am feeling it, it's a lot of people coming
It
with me.
depends on the
Yeah,
situation,
then I'll
but
probably warm up to it a little bit, but
Right.
it can't be past 2 hours
you
and a
gotta
half.
come in with a strategy. Well, if I go shopping, I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. This is what
I
I'm
get the
getting
same
in
thing
and out.
every time, so I know what I'm in.
Yeah,
for.
Yeah.
Like,
for
I'm
real.
A,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a
the
real
chicken
man
breast,
with that.
the
I'm like,
rice.
yo,
Yo.
yeah, I go to the same aisles. I know where it's at now.
I know where
like,
the
it's-
turkey's
yeah,
at.
Yeah.
Unless it's Target, because they have
Yeah, shout out
makeup.
to Target.
No,
yo, I'm
Target
in
got
there.
they
Yeah.
hypnotize you, bro.
Facts.
Maybe
yeah.
matter of fact,
Maybe, yeah.
they got it. They got the
You
math
go in
down
trying to
pat.
spend $15, you come out spending $50.
Yeah.
Fact.
Like, what?
You're like, all I
But-
need is conditioner. Yeah, walk in
Yeah.
there and walk out with like
Yeah,
$150
For
worth of
real.
stuff.
I was in there buying plant-based disinfectant wipes. It wasn't even a big difference.
Bro,
I was
I
like,
got some
I was like, you know what? I do want to
Yeah.
be more, environmentally friendly.
Right,
so,
exactly.
I
And
walked
it's like
out
they
with
get you with that
shingles.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you're just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh,
And it
it's
was like $1
eco-friendly.
more.
I'm
Like
gonna
they
get
make
it.
everything sound so good. Like this is gonna be a
Facts.
life-changing product.
Right, I bought a
Yeah.
shoe rag.
Yeah,
It
I
came
was
out
like,
there with the
bro.
little 4-box things. I'm
Yeah.
sitting at
Right.
home,
Crazy.
mad as hell that I bought this. And I'm like,
Right.
this gonna look real nice over here,
yeah.
though. Like in the
Yeah.
light.
That's also
Yeah.
another non-negotiable. You're gonna have to build that thing because I'm not building
Yeah,
that.
putting
I
stuff
can't.
together. Okay.
Just go to IKEA.
Yeah, get
It's
it
step
ready.
by step.
No, I don't. No,
Says that.
It's
I don't-
one tool.
I don't have the patience for it.
I feel you though.
Sorry.
Hey, I feel you though. Shout out to Task Rabbit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't do
no.
nothing myself. That's a
She's
big
Bob
fact.
the Builder. She's
Yeah.
the one
I,
that
I
likes to
respect that.
I'm more of a handy person, but my non-negotiable
So, yeah.
will be like you gotta cook.
He has
Like
to cook.
yeah, like
She sucks at
I
cooking.
cannot do
Okay.
it.
Because
I
you
mean, it
can't
takes
cook.
practice.
It does. Yeah,
I mean, I know how to cook some stuff, but it's
You
like
have a select palate.
yeah,
but
exactly. But
For the most part, you get it cracking.
yeah, I just sometimes I wish I had a man that was like real handy in the kitchen.
yeah.
Like I'm good at cleaning, I'm good at building. Like
That was a
I'm
red
good
flag
at
for us,
everything,
though.
but cooking
Remember?
is
It was
like
added to the list. Men that
Yeah.
cook.
yeah,
Men that cook is
yeah. Men that
hilarious.
cook is like yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
it could be a green flag or something.
Like, what's going
Yeah.
on, right?
And
Okay.
also another one.
Yeah.
You can't have no female friends.
Mm.
Like
But you have a
that's-
guy
Okay.
friend though. That's weird. That's
So why
But
not?
like
That's
absurd.
weird.
no,
Mhm.
Nah.
remember
Hey,
when
nah,
listen.
nah.
Remember
Yeah,
we was
that's-
talking about it. You can't make no female friends during the relationship.
During
You
the
gotta
relationship.
say
Okay,
it.
that's different.
So
Exactly.
if I had like a friend from high school or something
Yeah,
like
no,
that,
that's
yeah,
cool. You know,
yeah.
like
Okay.
I feel like that's valid
Right.
because it's like, who am I? To
But
tell
it's
you
like,
not to
don't
be
tell me
friends
that's
with
your
her?
female friend, but yet
But-
she's never around me.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you
like-
make
Yeah,
a
no.
friend during you're already in a relationship,
Yeah, like-
then nah, that's
Yeah.
something going on.
You know what I
Yeah.
dislike is that when they introduce them as they go. Oh, I thought you knew her.
Yeah.
How? I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
That got pulled on me once. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
You never
it's a
showed
red
me.
flag.
Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's a non-negotiable. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to go, I'll tell you mine if you. Yeah.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiables in dating.
For me personally, you gotta have a personality.
Definitely.
You got to
Drop a
please,
bomb on that,
Don't be
please.
dry. Don't be dull. Don't be
Yeah.
one-worded sentences and everything like that. Just like I
Facts.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Bro, same.
I just need somebody at least like
You gotta have a
spark something. I used to
bro.
have conversations on the phone. You know, when you was caking with
Facts.
somebody
Yeah.
from high school.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how was your day? I
Yeah.
had this girl that was like, like I'd be like, start the conversation, and
Everything.
everything that they said was just a reverse back at me.
Yeah,
How was your day? Good.
it's like
How
shut
was your
down.
day?
Yeah.
Yo.
Damn, tell me about like something.
Yes.
Give me
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That fizzle quick. Like I just
Yeah.
need someone to have like.
You gotta do,
Yeah.
Like I just need some
Yeah,
energy.
it's definitely a
something.
non-negotiable for me too because it's like you're not gonna sit here and I'm carrying on this
All
whole
this
I'm not gonna
conversation.
be
like,
bored,
Yeah,
bro.
you ain't got no
like I
personality.
can't. Like you have
Yeah.
to say something to me. It's like I don't want to feel like I'm begging you to talk to me.
Right, like,
Because
I'm-
if I'm begging you to talk to me,
Because
I
then
might
it's
as
like
well
I'm
go.
making, I'm
Yeah,
forcing
somewhere
it. Like I don't want to feel like I'm making anybody doing something they don't want to
Right.
do. Like I need you to be open with me like that.
Yeah, we like the
Yeah.
constant excitement, you know. Like you need to be
Yeah.
constantly bringing something. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta have something to say. Like I hate men that are just like, yeah,
What
yeah.
you doing?
What you doing?
What you doing?
I get the.
What you
yo,
been
Oh,
up
that's
to?
what's up. What you doing now?
What
An
you,
hour
what you got
later.
going on today?
I'm
Yeah.
still looking at the wall. Like,
Like I've been at work all day. What else do you want me
Right.
to tell
yeah,
you?
I talk to one person and I talk to the
Yeah.
other. Like,
Yeah.
what's
Exactly.
up? Right.
Yep.
We
And
told you
I
about
like
that
to
last
talk. So it's like
Right.
when I'm with somebody, it's like I can't just be sitting here talking to myself.
Yeah,
Like I
right.
need
Fact.
somebody that's gonna have an input and a say, and I need them to have an opinion. You know?
Right. Something get
Yeah,
even if it's with
something.
me or
Not
you give
with
me another
me,
opinion
yeah.
that opens my mind
Some
up.
people
for
though,
real.
some people though, they just are just so narrow minded. Like
Yeah.
they
That's a
can't
fact.
really open up.
Like those nah, I can't be like that. Nah,
Yeah, like
that too.
they
They
can't
just
sit
kinda,
down
like,
and talk.
I feel like some people are just kind of like biased too. So it's
Yeah.
like when you try
Yeah.
to talk to them, it's like, oh, my opinion over yours, and I'm just kind of
Yeah.
like, ew, like I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Like I'm
Facts.
uninterested now. Like
Yeah.
decline, block.
Yeah. To that point though, and I'll get into I guess my non-negotiable. Was that everything for you?
I was just gonna say like you ain't gotta be like
have
a certain level of mental common sense and maturity too.
Gotcha.
Go
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
yours, and then I have one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say. So to that point, you mentioned about like being like the dry and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think what a lot of that is, and this is my opinion, right? I feel like at least nowadays, why people aren't having relationships that work is because everybody playing defense for real. Like
Yeah.
nobody want to get played. They don't like, oh, you had me looking stupid.
They put up that
trying
wall.
to avoid that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
I do that too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I got a wall up. That's a fact. Like
Yeah.
you're not getting past it either. Because if I see anything where I'm like, bro, that's some fugazi
Yeah.
activity, I'm like, I immediately shut down. Like I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Then
I don't
it's
want to
like-
waste my time.
But you gotta
Where you
realize
going
like
with
that's
this?
hostile. Like that's where
Yeah.
I kept messing up at because
I
I
feel
kept
you, yeah.
meeting people and I'm like red flag done,
Yeah,
red flag
exactly.
done. But it's like
there.
it just got overwhelming because I'm like, and I heard this one girl actually say she's like, you don't just meet your soulmate, you create one. So it's like you can't just like go to a person and expect them to know everything and know how to
Gotta
do
give 'em a
everything right.
little
Because I'm
grace.
not doing
That you can't
everything
put
right
up with,
myself.
though.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's like it's up to a certain point. Like if you constantly have to deal with it, that's when
Yeah,
you
then
let
it
it go.
becomes-
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with
exactly.
you. I'm
But
with
give them
you.
a little grace at
Yeah,
the beginning and say,
exactly.
okay, we can
Yeah.
work on this through communication or something.
Yeah.
But if it's
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
constantly
constant
happening,
behavior, then
you gotta let it go.
Yeah, I feel
What you
like
gonna say?
But for me, it's like added on to that. But
Yeah.
there is some stuff that you kind of can't put up with either. Like
Yeah.
for me, at least, like I've experienced like men being like kind of ignorant, you know. And
Sure.
for me personally, I don't put up with that, you know. And I have a pretty big diverse friends. Like a lot of my friends are like from different backgrounds. Like they have like they're gay, this and this and that. You know, you can't be coming up to me trying to disrespect like gay people
No,
and
that's a
expect
fact.
me to
Yeah,
put
no,
up
we don't
with
do
you.
that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no, you're
Sure.
disrespecting my friend. I'm not putting up with that. You know,
Yeah.
like you gotta go because it's my friend over you.
Facts.
You
Yeah,
know.
I'm with
close
you.
mindedness. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't do that. Like when
It's like you can be against whatever community you want, but like why
But
say
be-
it? Why
yeah.
feel the need to like bring it up all the time?
Why
you
you
know?
Yeah, or
comfortable
be
to
like-
tell me that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just looking at like there was this guy that I talked to, right? And then he just was kind of like saying something about like my friend being like gay and whatnot. And I was like, I just would look at him like you're making me uncomfortable.
Like
and
this
you're
is my
making...
friend for a reason.
Yeah,
so like,
and I don't like. And then I would address him. I'd be like, well, he didn't do nothing to you, and it's like you don't have to agree with who they are and what they do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't give you the right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can just
facts.
like. Oh
Talk
well,
how you
this
want.
this and that. Like, what is it paying you that you're being this nasty,
Right.
negative
I'm with
person?
like you
Yeah.
just rolling up at night, just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
bothering
like-
me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready to say
Yeah.
the most foul
Because
thing
then it's
on
on
earth.
you. Because I'm like, he over here chilling. Like
Yeah.
he's living his life. Like that's something you got to
Yeah.
deal with yourself.
Yeah,
Maybe you
you're-
undercover.
Yeah, you're
exactly.
mad.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of men do complain
What
quite a little
demons
too
you
much,
fighting?
right?
But the
Yeah.
thing is that like my sister said, like Cameron, like she said that you build your soulmate. I mean, yeah, that's true. Like I'll try to build you though. Like I'll try to talk to you and like
Yeah.
educate you.
That's
But if
facts.
you're not going for it, it's like I'm not gonna deal with this. I
Yeah,
don't
then
care.
you'll just meet her just
Yeah.
cause, yeah.
It's like I
Yeah.
don't care how much money you got or how much or this and this and that. Like
There's
you
a difference
could go.
between building and playing Captain Save a Hoe. Like,
Don't say
Yo, you can give her anything, Michaela.
Don't save her.
There you go.
yeah.
Okay, so to go back to my non-negotiables, because I didn't really answer. I just
Yeah, you
said I said a
should,
blanket statement.
Yeah.
So it was kind of what y'all both were saying about respect. Like me,
Yeah.
I'm big on respect. Like I'll give you an example, right? Say if me and my significant other, we had a family event, you know what I'm saying, barbecue or something. Say she get drunk and call my mom the B word or something
Oh,
like
wow.
that, right?
Oh, no.
That's a random example.
Yeah.
But like, so let's say that happened, right? To me, I can forgive that. Like, you made a mistake. You was
Yeah.
drunk. You know what I'm saying? You was talking out of turn, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I can forgive certain things like that.
Yeah.
But let's say if every time we go to a family event, my mom ain't gonna like you, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
no.
are
She like,
on
yeah, she
thin
cut.
ice.
Yeah,
She cut.
she gotta go.
But I might forgive it. You know what I'm saying? If you give me an
Yeah.
explanation, you know, say I'm sorry, if you really mean it.
Yeah.
But say if every time we go to the event, you get drunk and do that, like, damn, bro, now it's disrespect. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
now
Because
you're
you
just-
keep playing with my mom's name. Like, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna do you like that.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, respect is big.
Yeah.
And this is random too, but I'm big into self accountability.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna give y'all a little story time real quick because we got
Alright.
time around here. So look, it was this one time. Shout out to her too. You know who you are. I went to her crib or whatever. She had what appeared to be a half-eaten rib tip dinner in her bathroom trash can. Listen, it was crazy, bro. Like, out loud. Like, look, I ain't judging nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So
But yo, why is it a half-eaten? Like, you eating in the bathroom is crazy to me.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
Nasty.
nah.
like, come on, I
Fam.
don't know if she was in the tub with it, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh.
like,
She was living her best life in the bathroom.
Yeah.
She had her toes on.
listen, it was rib tips in the bathroom trash can, bro. That's crazy out loud. You know
okay.
who you are too.
And that bone just.
Yeah.
Oh, that
like,
bathroom
I could've
steaming.
been
A
in
little
the
cocktail in the
kitchen.
bathroom while you
Like,
taking a
OB.
bath is cool,
Bro, I
but
was in
like,
there washing my hands. I'm looking right in the I'm like, yo, hey,
Yeah.
yo,
Like
give her the
old
hey, yo.
meat.
yeah,
Hey,
no,
yo.
that's
Hey, yo.
wild.
Come on, man.
Come on, yeah, right. The Boosie too.
Hey,
One of
bro,
them.
come on now.
Come
But
on,
yeah,
man.
like crazy.
Yeah, nah,
like,
that's
like I'm washing my hands
wild.
and I see rib tips in the.
Yeah.
You couldn't put it in the bathroom.
I mean,
the
girls'
kitchen trash
bathrooms
can?
got some wild things, but rib
Yeah.
tips is crazy.
Rib tips is
Add it to the
crazy.
list.
Like, you can
Yeah.
expect anything in the world, but red tips is a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
I
lot.
would feel guilty walking into like to the bathroom with
I
like
just
a
can't
cup of
take you serious
juice.
now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even do
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
you
like if
take-
it's a little wine cup in the bathroom,
you.
a little wine bottle, you know, you was having your little bath time.
You know?
But
that's cool. Like,
She was
why
putting some
not?
Frank
Oh,
Ocean, had some candles, had your wine, doing your
Yeah.
thing. You may have left it.
I
Yeah.
can't take you seriously after that.
But the-
Now, like I'll never look at you the
rib
same.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
I
like,
kid you, yo, she knows who she is.
She got
and she
a
might
whole
watch
thing
this.
of
I don't
ribs
know,
in there.
but-
ooh,
Yeah, but listen, bro, that was crazy.
no hard
Yeah.
feelings. You said, huh?
yeah.
Man, look, that was a long time ago.
That's
man.
her. Yeah,
Man.
that's some hard.
But nah,
feelings.
it's out there. But yeah, it was crazy. I didn't.
Crazy, crazy.
I was so basically to answer the question for me is respect. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect me because I'm gonna respect you, and you gotta
Right.
be self accountable. You can't be, having clothes in both sinks, like the kitchen sink and the
Yeah.
bathroom sink. I had that
Yeah.
happen before too. Wasn't the same person, but
Damn.
yeah. But rib tips in the bathroom, like that's
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's
That's
his
a lot.
non-negotiable.
Take
like what
off.
am I supposed to think when I see
No
that?
Yeah.
rib tips in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
that's a red
Yeah.
flag for me. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
For
So
me-
yeah, yo, sorry, go ahead.
No, for me, it's like you have to be clean too. Like, I
Yeah,
can deal
facts.
with messy, but
Oh, yeah.
dirty, no.
Yeah, dirty is
Yeah,
different.
it's a
Yeah.
difference between messy and dirty.
Dirty, that's
And
all
you
right,
have
fact.
to be respectful, and you have to come around my family.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
For me, it's like, because I'm very big, because it's just me, my mom, and my sister, and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
all I have. So it's like, for me to bring you like around them, it's
Yeah,
a lot
trust you.
already.
Right.
They don't
Yeah.
like people. They will bake you.
My mama don't like people either.
Yeah,
They
my mom
cool.
is not the nice
We're on the
one.
same
Like,
page,
No.
yeah.
she gonna tell you.
So
like,
if
nah.
I bring you around, like, that should be something like you
Yeah.
cherish and
That's
honor,
facts.
because it's like, especially I don't have family like that, so it's like these are the only people I
Like these
have.
are the people that I see closest as,
Yeah.
and you
And
will
it's
not
like-
embarrass me.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to come around them, that's a red flag for me too. Like,
Yeah, so like,
no.
why? Like,
Like,
Yeah.
That's
like,
right.
no, like, I
That's
can't.
facts.
Hygiene is a big one though.
Oh,
big.
please.
Oh, yeah.
Wash behind
Heavy.
your
That's a
ears.
non-negotiable.
Scrub your tongue.
Yeah.
Like,
Please make sure you
Get in between them toes.
Get
I was like-
get that gunk out.
yeah.
We was talking about that on the
them
last one.
earwax.
They was,
Yeah.
they was,
Yeah.
they what was it? Nicole said, bro was, ran up on her in the club with the stink breath. And she had to, they
Yeah.
Oh,
bought
that always
bottles and all that,
happens.
but
Yeah,
But
like
the
it's-
breath, yeah, that's
the
That's
breath
crazy.
is crazy.
It's like, then you couldn't wash it down with a little
That's
liquor.
fellas.
Yeah,
you
you
don't need mouthwash help.
Yeah.
Mouthwash helps.
Yeah.
But scrub your tongue.
Yeah,
that's where the
that's-
bad
they
breath
got on
comes
that tongue,
from.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Get
can
a
drink
little-
all the mouthwash if your
Right.
tongue looking like,
Yeah.
yeah,
like
it
it.
don't
Yeah,
matter.
man.
You still stink.
That's
It
a
looks
fact.
like a geographical tongue.
Yeah. A lot of men do struggle with
Sorry,
hygiene
I
though.
can't
Like
do 'em.
sometimes, like, yeah, they might be clean and everything, but
Yeah, that too. You could be
Some
clean in a red
spots is
flag.
just
Yeah.
crazy.
You gotta go extra
Something's
hard.
dirty.
Yeah,
Like,
like
there are some
something.
spots like you have to. It's like the nooks and crannies.
Like yeah, like under your balls.
get-
Make sure,
Hey, yo. All right.
make sure you get in them.
Hey,
Especially
man.
on these hot summer days, fellas.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, it's coming up.
It's
You know
The
what I'm
coming.
saying?
armpits,
Short-
please.
Spread your cheeks. Let the water run through.
Yo.
Get some
Big
soap
boys,
in
get your
there.
towels.
Yeah,
hey,
it
that's
might be
exactly-
violated, but man, you gotta do what you gotta do. 'Cause
We gotta
don't-
be truthful
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We gotta
Please
be
take
truthful.
2 showers a day if needed.
Facts.
Yeah.
You got to.
If
It's
needed,
mandatory.
if you the type, yeah.
Yeah.
And
You know.
get good soap. Dollar Tree ain't doing it.
No.
Thanks.
No. Especially the 3-in-1.
The 3-in-1, the power
Don't use
wash.
3-in-1s. Don't talk to
Hey,
me.
we had the
Bruh.
struggle, you know what I'm saying, coming up. I
Yes.
remember them power wash days.
Hey,
Listen,
But I don't do that no more.
We're
we
grown
grown
now.
and we
Okay,
got
you
money.
make your money.
I'm making bread.
And go to
We got a
Bath and
couple
Body
dollars
Works.
in the pocket.
I'm
yeah.
doing all right now,
Please
so
take
I
care
can-
of
I can
yourself.
get- I get
If
the
not,
good
steal
soap.
it.
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
No.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
Fake it till you make it.
I heard that somebody said like 1 in 26. I said 26.
I see it was it was like mouthwash, hair rinse,
Damn.
foot nail polisher, all of that. Yeah, I seen them.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I can't bathe in that.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Nah,
So-
because us females, we have conditioner,
All
body
that,
scrub,
And y'all gotta be real
shampoo.
specific.
Yeah,
fact,
like
yeah.
all of it.
And
you
not
know?
all products work with you.
Yeah.
For real.
Same
My cousin
way.
get
Yeah.
mad because I just use, I used to just wash my face with one thing. She got to use like 15 different things. And she
Yeah,
still
that's
got,
literally us.
Yeah, and I'm
like, your face gotta have a different thing.
Yeah, that's literally me all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
I think it's stress too, like for women,
It's,
like
stress
yeah,
and your
it's like
hormones.
hormones,
Sometimes,
yeah.
Y'all going through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
I'm gonna get
okay.
into the next one. It's how do you feel about PDA around your significant other's parents?
Ooh.
I was
I didn't got caught before, but it wasn't on purpose.
but like
But I mean, if
intentionally-
you're like in a
like intentionally doing
Yeah.
it.
like y'all all chilling like in the living room
Yeah.
watching
Nah,
TV.
I
And
don't
you-
think
What's
that's
the line
appropriate.
for y'all? Where you like holding hands or
Okay,
hug,
holding
kiss?
hands is fine. Like,
Okay.
you know, having the arms around is fine. I
yeah.
think, like,
sitting
maybe
on your
like-
lap is fine.
No, okay, no,
Whoa,
sit on
I
the
was
lap.
like, yo,
no.
for real?
Mm-mm.
I think that's.
I think that's cool.
I
That's
don't
stretch.
think
lap.
so.
That's a stretch.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
maybe it
As a
depends.
father,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yo, your dad come around like you say like you
She
saw
don't
that
got a
TikTok
dad.
that was like she said hey daddy and then they both turned
They
around
both
like
turned-
something like
See,
that.
Nah,
I'm
somebody getting
fatherless.
shot.
Yeah,
so
she don't
it's
got a
like,
dad.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She don't
you
got a
know.
dad. It's okay.
You don't,
I
you
don't
don't.
got a dad either.
Yo, but like I just think like there's a line, but obviously y'all know better than us.
I ain't got
Like
a dad either.
what's
Yeah.
too much? I guess. But we
Too
gotta
much is
accept it.
like a full blown make out,
I
you
got
know.
you.
No, sitting on the lap too, I think, in my opinion, too.
I'm
The
with you.
eye roll. Okay.
Yeah, like,
Sitting on the left.
Obviously y'all different, but okay.
yeah, or like
Listen.
putting one leg up, or like, no, like, just keep it cool. Like,
Yeah. No, I'm with
think,
you.
It depends on how comfortable you are
Yeah.
with your parents also. Like I wouldn't do that around my mom,
Mm.
but like
yeah, no, I don't think you would
Yeah.
want to do that either.
yeah, nah. But around like my significant other's parents, I mean, my boyfriend's parents are pretty chill, so it's like they don't really care for all that, you know. But
I just think, me personally, I wouldn't. Just 'cause.
that's you.
My parents ain't
Each
doing
to
that. I
their
ain't doing that.
Each
Yeah.
to their own, but
The-
yeah.
I'll let the bell go and I'll go around. So
Yeah.
what's like what is that for you? Like
As
what is
we've
it?
gotten flack before, we not
PDA.
big, huge proponents on
Yeah, I'm not-
PDA,
yeah,
period.
no.
Yeah.
Like, I can hold hands and stuff like that, but I'm not finna kiss you in public.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
that's
lot.
just not me or
That's a
whatever
lot.
like that.
Yeah.
Dap up, hug and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
around, like,
That's a
my mama
lot.
don't like people,
Yeah.
regardless.
Same in my mom
But
either,
yeah, I mean, she's nice, but she's from Chicago, South
Yeah.
Side specifically.
Right.
But I
Mm.
mean, she nice and she gonna be. But I'm not finna just
Some
be.
things just make it awkward.
Yeah, like,
like
I
you don't
don't-
wanna
I don't
No, for
cuss
sure.
around my mom.
Yeah, I try not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it be slipping out sometimes,
Yeah, me
but
too, same.
for the most part, I just keep
Yeah.
it real. Like, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'll hug and everything like that, but
Yeah.
we not finna just get all
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
lovey dovey.
Slide, yeah.
Not no tongue. We ain't doing all of that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
not
Yeah,
around my
yeah,
mom.
exactly. Not in front of the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable around other people. My
Yeah.
mom's.
Yeah.
Like, I'm comfortable with my mom telling her things, like, you know, or like, you know, just like
Being
like
real,
cussing,
yeah.
or just because it's like with my mom, like, it kind of like we grew up to be her friend more than her being our mom, you know.
yes, right.
So it's like we're comfortable with her, but to a certain extent.
Yeah, there's still that boundary.
Yeah, there's still
that
That's my
boundaries.
dudes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, because
Mom.
some people would be like, oh, I'm telling my mom that, oh, me and this dude slept together last
Yeah,
night.
some
I'm like,
people
what?
too open.
Yeah,
I'm like-
I know. Okay,
One of my
I
friends
cannot
was
go
like,
there.
"Oh yeah, we
cannot go
was
to the-
drinking,"
And let alone
All
me
right.
making out in front of my mom. Like, I could not do that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
hugs, like a little peck every now, like, you know, just,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
just
You know.
lovey-dovey, nothing too
Yeah.
crazy. But
Not
I
finna
would just
go
keep
wild.
it chill. Yeah, no, keep it chill.
Yeah.
For me, I've never really met parents like that before. And if
Mm-hmm.
I did, I never really had that encounterment where we all sitting together in
Yeah,
one
real
setting.
respectful.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
know,
I'm saying?
and even if I would ever to, like, you know, but I'd still keep it cool and respectful no matter how much.
Facts.
And even if he's my husband, I don't care. Like,
Yeah. like we grew up in a like Muslim country, so it's like PDA and stuff like that. Yeah, like people are very distant. Like I never seen even my mom and dad kiss or hug. Like
okay, no, they were enemies. Okay,
yeah,
that's
like
different.
they was real distant,
That's
but
different.
not even like even close with like my aunties and like their husbands and stuff. Like during
Even though
family
one of my-
gatherings, you never see that. Like you never see like hugging and kissing
So you
and
just
like
kind of grew up with that kind
yeah,
of mindset.
it's like men and
Yeah.
women are separate during family events. You
Right.
know, like the men gather together and do their own thing. The women gather together and do their own thing. You know.
Even like and even like with my aunt that like got married to her husband, the one that she fell in love with, and like you know they have a good family and like a great like dynamic and everything. It's like they don't do that. Like they just platonic. It's just like oh,
It's
like
kind of weird though, because ever since we moved to America, it's like
yeah.
Now you see
Why?
it on the
yeah.
side.
No, my
Yeah.
cousins came here from back home actually this
Yeah.
summer. We was at Bunker Beach, right? And then there was this couple like making out in front of me and my little cousin, and like she's young, so you know
So
kids
she
have
was
no
like-
filter.
Like, yo, what are they doing?
I was like,
That's crazy.
she was like loud and proud about it. She was like, "What the hell are they doing?" And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
"Ooh!" I'm like, "Let me get this little girl out of here."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, me and DeVille, like literally, same for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's been times, like, listen, the only meat you should be grabbing is on the grill. Like, you gotta relax and be in public. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
come on,
'cause
man.
what are you doing?
Like, cause no, I have like frisky. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Yeah.
a lot. Like,
I know you got that
I
hand
think
dog
it's
in
taboo.
your
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like a taboo thing to do. Like
it's like just for me.
And I think I'm
it's
more
like,
respectful
sometimes-
around their
yeah,
parents too, because you're not
exactly.
finna just.
yeah.
especially-
I'm not
yeah.
finna just grab whole yams
Yeah.
in front of pops.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
nah.
exactly.
nah.
He
Me,
might want
like
to
I
square
just
up.
said,
Like,
yeah.
nah, it's a
Yeah.
time and a place.
Kind of like what you said, like, oh, when you say daddy and then the two men turn around.
Around,
It's kind of like,
facts.
what?
Yeah.
And personally, I
look.
don't like being. Don't
Okay, for
call
me,
me
it's like,
daddy.
I don't got to deal with that, though.
Don't do
like,
that.
What?
I
Nah.
just can't.
Why?
Don't call me daddy. Don't call me poppy.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay, no, that's
Because then it's like, what you going through?
I think
Or what
to
you
be
been
back to that
through?
point, I think it is associated with like daddy issues if you call a man that's not your father daddy.
Because I'm not
That's
your
what I've
daddy.
been told. But hey, yo, that's crazy. All right, so you know we're gonna transition. But yeah, for me, like I just said on that last one, non-negotiable.
Poppy different though.
I got real.
Respect is
Poppy different though.
I was like, I'm just gonna sit this one out.
yeah, respect is everything though. So
But that is true.
if
Yeah.
you're around my mama, don't be grabbing the meat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
relax. You know what I'm
Yeah, no.
saying? And I won't do that around your. You know
Exactly,
What I'm saying?
yeah.
Your people
Yeah.
ain't
Time
gonna
and
be
a
trying to
place,
grab
yeah.
you know, your
Yeah.
hips and everything and all in front of your. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
we can dip
Oh,
up out of there and handle
humpy and
business
humpy.
later.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah.
We'll revisit this
Hey, we
idea
finna just
later.
walk around the block real quick.
Type
Yeah.
vibes,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm finna go to the store real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be
she
back.
gave me that eye. We gotta go. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
there at that moment, like
Nah.
It's a
nah.
lot. Yeah.
Nah.
I like that form where it's like, you know, like now we gotta go. You know,
Yeah.
Right, like
yeah.
I'm trying to be cool with your cousins and your
Yeah.
brother. They want to go hoop. Like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
ain't finna leave me
All
off and be
that,
like, "Oh, you
right.
and my sister, huh?" And they jump me like, "Nah, we ain't
No,
doing that."
no, yeah,
Yeah.
no, for real. Like
Yeah.
even with friends too, it's like, don't do
I don't want
that.
nobody
Too much.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to make nobody like. I don't like
Yeah.
making people uncomfortable because I get uncomfortable.
Because then I
very
get
quick.
secondhand, like yeah.
Yeah,
And then if I'm
I-
causing it, yeah,
yeah.
for real, nah.
Especially for third wheel in your life.
Because I be looking around.
I'd be like, you can get somebody else to do it at this point.
Right.
Facts. So I want to get on this next topic. It was basically how far have you traveled to see a significant other?
I don't do that.
Yo, yes.
I
That's not me.
don't. I'm gonna tell you guys. a
They come to
story.
you then.
Huh?
Do they come to you?
The farthest I'll commute is like 40 minutes.
40
Okay.
minutes.
That's it.
40 minutes.
So this
You
guy.
lucky you in Minnesota.
Huh?
Yeah.
You lucky you in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I
Everything's
was like, I'm
close.
seeing people, you know,
No.
get
When-
flued out.
I'm
You know
from
what saying?
Texas.
So
Everything is
I
wide.
don't like
Everything is 45
people.
minutes
Yeah.
out to the
She
next
don't like
destination.
people, yeah.
Like I feel like
Facts.
others like really look at me
Facts,
like,
yeah.
oh, like she gonna wanna get flown out by other men. Like me personally, I just don't really
find
like
spirit.
to.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah.
And not even just that. There was this guy that actually wanted to talk to me, and
Yeah.
he lives like a state over.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much because I know I'm pretty sure somehow he's gonna
You can
see
leave
me.
it real
you
so
can
that you can get in the
podcast
deep
crazy.
without
Yeah.
names and locations.
Somewhere in
Yeah.
Dakota, north or south, you know, whatever.
Under-
What, maybe,
Dakota.
maybe.
Yeah.
you know,
So we
Fargo.
weren't really anything serious, you know. We were just
Right.
kind of like getting to know each other. He came to visit his mom this one weekend, and he actually pulled up on me. And we hung out for 45 minutes, mind you. So I was like, okay, like I don't. 45 minutes is not gonna cut me
Yeah.
getting to know you. So he's like, well, you should come drive up to me. I was like, I'm not driving up to you.
Yeah, now that's wild.
Like,
Driving
that's
to a
wild.
You
different
can
state
put
is
me in a
wild.
meat chopper. Yeah,
Exactly.
No, but I know who he is because this girl actually was the one that put me on with him, and I know the girl, and I know like enough to know that I can tell she's not no serial killer. She's
Yeah.
a cool people,
Yeah.
you know? And like my sister, like she messages
Yeah.
at her too and
Right,
whatnot.
too,
And we know her siblings and stuff, like her
So
sibling
it's
at
a little
least.
deeper, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's like, it was like platonic though. But it's like, I was just like, no, like I'm not doing, I'm not traveling 3
You want
hours.
to come back up here? Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
And
I
get your
was,
own hotel? Cool.
yeah, I was like, you can come next time, take me on a date, see where this goes.
yeah, because
and
45 minutes was it's not
yeah,
gonna
me
cut
hanging
it.
out with you for 45 minutes, I will no.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's not enough.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
What's the farthest you traveled to see a significant other?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
It was probably an hour.
Okay,
That's
that's not too bad.
Okay,
That's
I'll,
not
that's
bad.
not
I'll
bad.
stretch it. You know?
I mean, I'm not going outside of. It was Wisconsin,
Yeah.
but you know.
Okay,
That's not bad.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Wisconsin's
that's
right
not
across the
bad.
street.
Yeah,
right there.
Wisconsin's
Yeah,
not far.
I'm not going out.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't
Yeah,
gonna
no,
catch
what
me.
you-
Maybe I'll stretch it to an hour though. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying I
45 to an
wouldn't.
hour.
I just haven't.
Unless if you're in college, you know, and we've been together for a
Okay.
long time, and you live far, like college is far out, I'll come to you if we're together. You
That's
know,
real.
Right.
I negotiate. You know, it's not
That's
like
a fact.
I'm firm. You know, but if I'm getting to know you and you want me to drive up like or fly somewhere, and you're not even paying for me to fly to come see you,
Okay,
no,
not
that's
paying is
crazy.
crazy.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Not
I'm just
paying is
saying
crazy.
I
I'm
haven't.
just not doing
Yeah.
it. I mean, I don't blame you because it's like I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to just fly anybody out.
Because you know
also-
what you're getting yourself into if you cross it, especially women.
Yeah.
That
You know,
That's why
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I don't do that. Like
Yeah.
with me, like
Yeah.
I don't go.
What
like,
you gonna do? Kidnap me? I'm
Yeah.
6 foot 220.
Sell
Like,
my
try
organs?
it.
Like-
Exactly.
You gonna have to work for this body.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yo,
Me-
that's real though. Trafficking is crazy right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Somebody-
trafficking is crazy.
Man, look, I was a friend of mine. He told me he was at this little situation crib, and he said he went downstairs because she was cooking something, and then 2 black Range Rovers just pulled up in the front of the crib. Like that's extra sus. Like yo,
Yeah.
listen, it's crazy. He a man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's crazy out there. He said he right up the back door, just got up out of there.
Yeah.
Listen, if I see 2 black Range Rovers, and she said, "Oh, that was just my drug dealer." I'm like, "Yo, drug dealer,
Yo, drug
with 2 black
What you
Range
need
Rovers?"
too?
Right? I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
Man's
Why they
dropping
pulling up
off
with
2
2 Range?
suitcases.
Yeah,
Right, I'm like, that don't make
exactly.
Yeah, nah, that's
I'm
wild.
like,
There's a
right thing, bro.
chainsaw in the
we should have
trunk.
added drug dealers for the red flag.
That
zone.
That was
did
our
on the
first
verse,
one.
on
You
the
said
verse.
for a
Oh, you
minute.
guys said that? Okay.
We
cool.
said that was
employees,
the
drug
first
dealers.
person. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of
I
rappers,
just want
athletes.
to touch bases
She
on
said,
that.
"I
just-
want to reiterate."
Yeah, just to make sure.
Are they the biggest red flag for you? Because we said Uber and Lyft drivers.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Drug
Yeah.
dealers are the biggest
That
red
would-
flags.
Because how you
yeah.
out of drugs but still ain't got no money? Who you serving?
Yeah, nah, for real, because
Who?
they swear they making plays,
Yeah.
trapping all day
Delusional.
outside.
No, I saw a meme. It said
Why
like,
is most of your clientele women? And why you ain't got no dollars? Like, what you do for
Exactly. What you gonna
that?
say?
Or what
For
happened to
real.
you for that?
it was like I saw this meme and it was like how are Girl Scout cookies are like
Making
selling
more money.
than you.
Yeah.
I was
Girl
like,
Scout
yo.
cookies are the biggest.
Yo,
Girl
some
Scouts are the
facts.
biggest drug dealers
Yeah.
in
I
America.
love
Big
Girl
man.
Scout.
And I be
like,
outside
their
of Costco,
cookies.
like y'all got
Yeah,
no more.
yeah.
Y'all got no more
Some
smaller.
shortbreads, right.
I'd be like,
I need
take
that.
my money.
Let,
Take-
Yeah.
I'll
let me
be
get them
spending
lemonades.
$30 and plus, like
Them
those
little coconut joints.
coconut ones.
Oh, they had the 2 for $20 at the. I was
Yeah, get that one.
Yeah.
plug.
my
Or
money.
3 for
I'ma
20.
get-
It was a plug. Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all mine. So as far as I ever traveled, then we'll let you go.
Yeah.
As far as I ever traveled, I think this is before I was whipping. I think I took like 3 buses one time. So in total, it came out to like probably 2-3 hours.
The
there's a
buses,
thing,
yeah.
though, yeah.
Yeah, with
Them
buses, it's like it takes a
constantly stopping.
long.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Having to
distance
wait
it
for the
wasn't
next
far.
one.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
live on
got
the
you.
east side- Yeah.
Now that we thinking about buses,
Wait,
like
so what
time
was your location? Like,
traveled.
I was
Where
coming
were
from the
you-
east side of St. Paul, and she lived in Wayzata.
Oh, damn.
damn.
Yo, listen,
I
hit
took
her-
a bus of Fridley.
I hit her up first thing in the morning, like at 6, and we're like, "Are you sure we doing this today?"
Yeah, you gotta
Mom
do
went
it
to work.
early. You got
Yeah.
your backpack. You got a
Bro,
charger.
I was halfway through, like, "Are you sure she at work?" She's like, "Yeah,
Like,
she
is
worked
it
till
cool?
12 midnight. Don't worry." I'm
Yeah.
like, "I bet." So that was as far as I traveled for. You know,
Dang,
You
you
gotta
were a
hash
dedicated
it.
soldier.
No, you gotta
was
hash
young,
it out.
Man,
especially
I
if
had
you
to
ain't
go
got
to
no-
backpack.
I
I
was
was like,
thirsty.
yeah.
I was like,
Like,
"Yo,
bro,
we
because
going."
that's 2 transfers
probably-
right there.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're young, it's so easy to be determined to
Yeah.
get something
Yeah.
done. You're just kind of like, oh, we're
I was
doing
on
this.
it.
Oh,
I hit
yeah.
her first thing in the morning
We
and
used to
followed up the
walk.
entire day. I think I
Yeah.
got there around like after I washed up, showered, had all my stuff. I think I got there around like 3:00.
Yeah.
Do all that. Like I said,
What time did you leave at?
I left around like 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I went like
Wait for the bus.
downtown,
Get
you know
on
what
the
I'm
bus.
saying?
Yeah.
Get over
Fit them
there,
in the
take a
soda.
transfer. Bro, crazy. Never do that again. though. I'm whipping now, so
Yeah.
I'm good. But that was dark days.
Yeah.
So that's as far as I've
That's a
traveled.
45-minute
Yes.
drive now.
Yeah.
That's why I swore
Yeah.
off the buses. I was like, man, I gotta get my license. I was like, I
Yeah,
can't.
got you.
Because it's like you travel from because when we used to live in Columbia Heights, we had to go to Mall of America. And we didn't have a car at the time. So we would just
Oh,
travel
yeah.
like
Yeah,
back
it's
and
right
forth.
over
And
there.
it was just a lot. So I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm not
That's a
doing it.
fact. What's the one for you as far as you ever traveled to see somebody?
Nah, let it out.
Yeah.
I've traveled as far to Vegas from Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, I
what's
mean,
up.
yeah, but driving wise, it was like 1 or 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I was willing to go an extra mile. I mean, it was paid for, so you know,
Yeah, it was
you
paid
know, little
for.
spring break. Yeah,
That's
Okay,
spring break.
okay.
Yeah.
He said spring break.
I ain't even mad
Yeah.
at you.
I can't lie though. Like, I mean,
You had a good time though.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I was damn near finna stay there. I'm like,
Funny as
yeah,
hell.
You said make it a one way.
yeah,
But that
for
one was
real.
cray-cray though.
Yeah, no, it was like it was kind of crazy the situation because
Yeah.
like it wasn't somebody I was talking to for a long time. Like it just happened like quick. Like you know, we just want to get to know each other. Blah blah blah.
Type vibe.
And it's like we could have kept on talking and like going
just
more
kinda
into it,
fizzled.
but it was just like
It was a lot.
yeah, like
I had to pull her out. I was like, no,
Yeah.
sweetie, we have to rethink this.
You
Yeah.
had to snap out of it.
yeah, it's like
You
it
know?
was good. Like it was so good.
But
Like
she
when I
gave
went
the-
there, it was
she
like
gave the pros
Vegas
and
was
the
so
cons.
nice and
Right.
like
But
tropical.
But it was one that needed to just
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
With you.
like I
Short and sweet.
wanted to stay there because it was like a fantasy. Like, you know, we was having so much fun. And it's like I got back here and I'm like, I just want to go back. But
Yeah,
it's
bank
like
account dried
yeah, like
Type
I mean,
vibe.
Minnesota is depressing too. So I don't blame
yeah,
her.
exactly. So
that's
it was like a
great.
dream trip for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas is fun.
Yeah,
That's
Vegas,
great.
it was fun.
Vegas
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this, and then we'll take a break. We'll do one more. And I really want y'all opinion on it because I feel like this is more for y'all anyway.
Right.
Is it wrong for a man to want his woman to be dependent on him?
No, actually, I would
No.
love to be dependent on a man, but there's a difference between dependent and controlling.
Yeah. Some men just want you to
Because
depend on them so they can control you and have
That's
like
real.
that, you know, that power over it. Like, no, you can't do this.
Yeah,
like, they
no.
don't want you to work. They don't want you to do nothing. They just want you to
What do
stay
you
in the
mean you want me to
house,
work?
cook, clean. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I'm not a slave boy.
Like, no,
No.
like,
Yeah, then they got that power over you. Like,
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
this.
Like-
You ain't got your own money. You going through me.
Me,
Like you
yeah.
taking little
No.
things away
Yeah.
from you.
for me,
Exactly.
it's like I want to depend on a man where it's like you can like provide for me, like when
Right.
it comes to like roof over my head, like small stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
I'll go half if you want me to. You know, like or
Yeah.
like I'll negotiate or I'll pay utilities and groceries if you pay rent or But some men just want to take care of the house and everything that has to do with the house.
Yeah.
So I'll take care of myself if you do that. You know, like I'll provide for myself. I'll expect you to give me nice stuff like every now and then. Nothing luxurious. I'm not saying luxurious. I'm saying like it could be like flowers or show me that you care. Show me like lunch money or I don't know something. You know.
I mean, I wouldn't want to date no man I can't be dependent on. You know,
Yeah,
like,
no.
but I'm not finna depend my whole life on a man. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
finna be.
Yeah,
not-
every
yeah.
single
Yeah.
thing.
I wouldn't want a man to
Yeah, yeah.
And I wouldn't want a man to pay my bills. I would want to pay my own bills. Like if
Facts.
like
Yeah.
like my
Yeah,
car
that's
note
good.
or something, like I would want to pay it on my own. Like
Yeah.
I don't want you to interfere.
Because
with
a
that.
lot of people just use it against you nowadays.
Oh, like I
Yeah.
pay for everything.
I
I
did
gave
this.
you all of this.
Yeah.
I
I
did this for
built
you.
you.
This is
I
how
built
like
myself first of all.
Right,
I
type of-
Man,
No.
literally, it's
No.
like it's good to have your own money as a woman, just so you have that freedom. And if like if
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
doesn't work out, like you have a backup
Like,
plan.
I'm cool.
Like
I don't
some
need
women
you.
get stuck just because they're so dependent on that
and they
man,
don't
and
know
they get used
anything
to it,
else, and they
and they
got
can't
nothing
leave.
to fall
Yeah,
on.
like you got to be
Yeah.
able to get your shit and go once this is not serving you no more. You know.
Right.
I feel you.
So yeah, I mean,
that's real. So, DeVille, what is your opinion? We already kind of talked about it a little bit,
Yeah.
but is it wrong for a man to want his woman to be dependent on him?
I would say it's not wrong
Okay,
in the whole scheme of thing.
right.
Personally don't want somebody to be dependent on me
Yeah, I feel you.
because I feel like that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that's
I
understandable.
would like for you to be able to trust me and come to me when you need me.
yeah,
And I would want you to feel comfortable around me.
Right.
But to be 100% dependent, that can be a really big load for certain individuals.
yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
So what's 100% dependent on you?
Like you ain't got nothing going on outside of you.
Emotionally, like you don't
Right.
hang out, you don't have any friends.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
no.
No
so I'm
worries.
your only best friend.
No,
Yeah.
that's clingy.
You
Then
don't
that's
go
just-
out because you just depend on me for emotional attachment.
Facts. Yep.
No, I don't think that should be
Financially, like I'm your source of general happiness.
Yeah, you. I
Yeah,
mean, you
That'll
will-
take a toll on
Everything.
me.
Yeah,
Like I
exactly.
don't like.
It
Yeah.
takes a toll on the
Well,
relationship.
it'll take a
period.
toll on you as well, but
Yeah.
personally, like I can't do
Yeah.
that. Like I need you, like I
Gotta be your
said,
own person.
like the
Yeah.
non-negotiables. I need you to have a personality. With that personality, you're gonna have
Yeah.
friends. You're gonna have your own life.
Yeah.
Like we come together and we make like our lives, but I need you to be able to,
Have-
be
yeah.
self-sustaining to a
Yeah.
certain
It's
extent.
healthy too
Yeah.
because it's like you don't want to be in each other's face for a long time.
Exactly.
Like, and I'll actually like me and this person, like he was like my ex-boyfriend or whatnot, and we were like reflecting back on our relationship and whatnot, and we were like, when we spent a lot of time together, it was very unhealthy. Like even though we had other friends and like and whatnot, but we were just so codependent on each other's like company that it was just very like we started like we argued way too much, like, and it was just kind of like that's one of the plenty reasons why the relationship ended, and it's just kind of like, no, like you need to maintain your own life and take care of your own things.
You got to have your own life because it's just good for your mental. Like when you become like emotionally dependent on someone else, like then and it's like, and it's not cool. Like I experienced it, so it's like I know, like now that I know I can prevent it. Like you start picking up on them flags early, like like you know what, I'm gonna go over here for like 2 days, like real text and everything like that. But like it's healthy for the relationship to spend time apart. That makes the bond stronger.
And actually, and like the last person I was with, like he was very codependent on me, and it was draining me. And I was noticing I was like, we're done.
Like men that are like real like into the relationship, like I got a friend and like when she decided like this is too much and broke up, like he was down bad.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
So like that men, like when you pick up on that, like you got to figure that out and nip that in the bud quick.
I'm gonna say 2 things and we're gonna take a break. Okay. So basically what I would say, I absolutely agree with what DeVell said, because I feel the same way. Like we talked about it on the last podcast, like
we always talk about that.
Facts. If we see each other all the time, I'm not gonna miss you. One.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If I see you all the time, then we gonna just naturally you just gonna bump heads because you gonna do something I ain't gonna like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm into that. Like I got a homie, he actually was on a podcast a long time ago, but his girl, like, it's nobody without him. You know what I'm saying? And like to me that was weird, but he liked that. He like, no, she cool. But like, bro, they just know your wife as that's such and such wife. You know what I'm saying? Like she has no like outside
personality.
Of him. You know what I'm saying? She just got your kids and then she your wife. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, I can't deal with that. I ain't saying, be solely separate from me, but you gotta be your own person, individual. So,
and it's like, especially when you just meet a person and you guys are together all the time, you get bored of them fast. It's like there is nothing to get to know anymore. It's like you get to know them so fast and it's like, okay, now what?
Exactly.
And now text each other, play 21 questions. Like
each other. Like what's your favorite colors?
Right. Uno
Spend a weekend away from each other, see how you make them feel. Like, come back, like, And adding
on to his point with the wife just being like, that's just his wife. Yeah, because it's like, for me personally, it's like, I like to work. I like to just get my life sustained. Like, I'm always open to like learning new things, being something bigger than myself. Like, so it's like, I would want somebody to brag about me, like, oh, like my wife's, because I want to become a therapist, So I'm like, like, I'm like, my wife's a therapist, she worked with kids, she worked with old people, like I want him to brag.
Like I want to be able to be like, that's my boo right there. Will Smith without the as of late, but I want to be able to Will Smith, like look at my baby. I got that. I did that.
Hey,
that's me.
Like if I like, especially even with men too. Like if you was somebody, it's like, oh, I want to be able to like, oh yeah, well, my man can tattoo, or my man can do this, or my man can do that.
Rock climb,
I want to like brag about you. I don't want you to be dull or have nothing for yourself. Like
you at the family gathering, and I'm like, oh, so what you been up to? I'm just home. Taking care of the kids.
What? No.
Like you ain't seen a movie, you ain't watched a book, or watched a book, read a book. Like what's going on with your life?
Are you good at basketball? Like, do you know how to draw?
I watched The Price is Right until he came home, and then we had dinner and we fell asleep. Like,
can you do the hokey pokey? I don't know.
I'm not for the dull life. I'm not for the dull life either.
Yeah, I can't.
Be all live. Go take a girls trip. Go be with your girls. Like I'll be at the crib. Might have the fellas over or something like that. Like go like experience life without me.
Yeah.
And then you come and tell me them stories.
And we can maybe do it together too.
And then we can plan a trip together.
Exactly.
But then you gotta understand, at some point you guys will probably live together. So it's like, it's just.
But that's when that comes. You can't rush it. Those
progression.
Yeah, that's true.
Time.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. But like that's why a lot of relationships also fail, because when you start living together and it's like
get different.
And it's like you
ideally, because a lot of people
like no space from them,
Right.
and it's like, especially for us girls, like personally, but I know a lot of girls can relate. Like we like to have our alone time, do self-care, hair care, nail care, everything. And it's like, we don't want to just a man just on our back the whole time we doing it. Like, go hang out with your friends. Do something.
I like to dissociate for a little bit too.
Yeah, exactly. Like alone
it's healthy
time
for you.
And
alone time is important.
Self-realization.
And it's like, for me, like I work with kids, so it's like after a long day of hearing kids scream, yell, and whatnot, like I want to decompress. Like
I don't want nobody in my face.
I want to be alone. Like sometimes, like my sister will be like, "Oh, what you doing?" I'm like, leave the room.
Give me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll come back in a little bit.
Right.
Like, no. So, I don't know. That's just me, though.
So, yeah, we're going to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Blue Avenue Podcast. We'll be right back. All right, man, we back. Blue Avenue Podcast, man. Man, we got one more topic, and then we're just going to kind of figure everything else and just do our shout-outs and all that stuff. So I did want to say this. It's kind of like a factual opinion because I ain't done one in a while. I wanted to say, like, I see a lot of, like, the podcasts out there, you know, and everybody got their own thing going. Mm-hmm. But I was watching, you know, one of the more problematic ones, you know what I'm saying, Fresh and Fit.
I knew
yeah, you know, man, listen, this is one of the fundamental things I disagree with them about, because they always say, like, they have obviously a lot of women on their show, and they, you know, tell them, like, listen, I'm a man, I know how we think, you know, your
like
opinion doesn't matter.
Just to talk.
You know what I'm saying? I get why they do it. It's, you know, for views and all that stuff. But I just think, like, when they say stuff like that, because I'm big into, I think a woman actually would know more about a man than, like, a man would.
Yeah.
Because that's their argument, like, yeah, I'm a man, so I know what we want and all that. Like, I feel like women know way more about, like, men's tendencies.
Exactly, because we come across men, so it's like, it's an outside perspective.
You see those perspectives.
It's like men feel like they're doing this, but, like, in our eyes, it's like they're doing the complete opposite.
Yeah, they're like, no, this is how I feel. This
exactly.
No, it's not, because that's not what you did. Like,
Exactly. So I just want to say I disagree with that. Like, people, you know, they go in there and people really believe stuff like that. Like, we had
like men being like overly insecure and just saying things about women that half of it's not even true.
You did that because you're a hoe.
They're just like it's the misogyny. Like,
somebody,
what's that?
Not me.
Like, you mad at your mom, not me.
I was gonna say about
that.
I'm gonna hold myself back.
I be saying that. I be saying like, yeah, they red pill this, and I'm like, bro, y'all gotta relax, bro. It's a lot going on.
They just coming on there just to do this to the ladies,
and it's like men lack to realize.
I can't lie though, like. I feel like they know us women get intrigued by that, so it's like they know they're gonna get views and like get hate comments.
That's their algorithm.
It's in Miami, so you know what I'm saying. Like,
but
they want to get seen anyway.
They get so many different personality types.
But they have moms at home though. Like, would you want somebody to talk about your mom like that?
Shit, they apparently are talking about their moms like that because it's like you're referring to women. You talk about your mama, your sister, your auntie, your granny, all of them. You know,
like all the role model.
Remember, you're not just talking about women out on the streets. You're referring to your family.
Look at the picture of your grandma and then say that's her face.
And then they're like, no, I'm not talking about my family because my family.
My mom would never, but you women.
You women. Your mom's a woman.
Like, you corny,
last time I checked.
Y'all corny.
I just feel like women definitely have a way better grasp of like men's likes, dislikes, tendencies, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to say that I'm a man, so I know everything
because
about
they see
him.
those actions.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't, bro. And I feel like,
but I feel
women's, I was like, women have a big.
Yeah, like with women are very intuitive too. So it's like we can pick up on things that men cannot pick up on, you know. But I can say that women do think with their emotions more, but men think with logic.
Facts. Yeah. I disagree with them on that saying that, oh, I'm a man, so I know how a man thinks.
Right.
Like, I think that's not a good argument.
It's like you know how you think, not another man, because another man would never think the way you think.
Yeah, we're not all the same either.
Yeah, nobody is the same for sure.
I don't know, one of the podcasts like Andrew Tate just happened to pop up on.
That's the same. Those are the same men. Those are the same.
Is that the one? There was an episode. It was like Andrew Tate, and it was this like old woman, and it was like these two other ones. I think it was one of them. And then like the old woman was like very like traditional, like I cater to my husband, and like Andrew Tate was like, yo, grandma, you go. And I was like, that's like
that's why you brought it up too, because I found out what incel was like a little while ago. I thought it was some cute. It means like involuntarily celibate.
Yeah, you're not getting no cheeks.
I thought it meant.
And now you mad at women because you're not getting no cheeks, instead of looking at yourself and wondering why you're not getting no cheeks. But do these men know
what this even means though?
They take it as disrespect because they not. Yeah.
It means
they be like, oh, you calling me an incel because
you can't.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was.
They basically think they're alpha males, but they can't attract women.
They're just insecure boys.
They're very insecure, but they think
still stuck on High School Fame.
They think they're the alpha dogs and they do this a certain way and they rock this a certain way and they're all millionaires and stuff like that. It's like, no, like, bro, it comes down to you not getting no play. And now you hate women.
Yeah.
It's like you're the one that your friend looks at and they're like, oh, I got my homeboy right there. And the girl looks at him like, ew.
And my homeboy want to say hi to you.
And he in the background looking like, who the fuck did it and why?
Why he can't come over here?
It's crazy though. I'll be seeing it when they turn it like the home. It'd be like, my homeboy want to talk to you. They'd be like, the homeboy, he looking crazy. Like,
that
crazy.
picture.
It's like him just standing right there.
In the back.
A lot of men personalities are just toxic masculine. I can never say that word, but yeah. They're just like really like they're just on it. Like they're preaching it every day.
They do things that they bros would like, but you scaring the hoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
like
you
would meet like a really like decent friend group, and then there comes that one, and you're just like. Pass on all of you.
I had some friends be like, "Hey, bro, you think I got too much money?" Like one of them.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
like they didn't say that specifically,
Please,
but that's the thing.
Yeah.
I had one friend. I was like, "Bro, we best like we cool. We was going to chill with some ladies," and he was like, "Hey, bro, like, cause he knew him, and we was going together." And then he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm a rag on you a little bit." I'm like. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
And like he was gonna talk down on me.
Why would you do that?
And I'm like,
that's not a real friend.
I'm like, for what? Like,
dudes be weird like that when females come around, and
they
you know what I
act
noticed?
different.
To be no offense, like dudes today be like, bro, what we on there? Just
Right,
flash
what we
some
on,
money.
bro?
Like, damn, y'all lame. But you know what I've noticed? Women do that too, because I went to
y'all just
I went to
subtle
go
with
pick
it.
up some.
The cattiness is
I went to pick up I forgot what it was. I think a shirt I dropped off at this girl's house, and she had like a lingerie party. Or whatever in the crib. I didn't know what was going on. I just came to pick up my shirt. And it was all females in there, but it's, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as I came in, everybody, the energy changed. Like, they started, not like fighting amongst each other, but they was like trying to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like doing all this. I'm like, I just came to get the shirt. They like, as soon as one did it, then now they all like competing. And I ain't nobody. I'm just like, yo, she was like, so you do a podcast.
Oh, when you go interview me.
I got a story behind that. Because I had a friend back in high school, and she used to try to hit on the guy that I used to like mess with. And it was,
so like everything,
was
like
it
was
like
a one-up thing, you know, like one up.
Anything
one
you can do, I can do better.
But for me, it's like I extincted it, like I ignored it because I was like, you're so insecure.
I was like, bro, I already did it.
Yeah, like
I won.
Yeah,
okay, like not to be
I've been there,
TMI,
done
but she
that.
walked on to me with him. Why would you like still want him? Like at the end of the day, you're weird, and like that whole.
A lot of females are boy crazy. I mean,
that's real.
But it's like when you get to a certain age, it's like you gotta stop being like that. You know, like you can't get around
that crazy cat lady that thought you was it in school.
And like not even just that, it was like kind of like a competition thing. It felt like.
I mean, it definitely like we can see that because we do it because so it's cool that y'all know that too. Yeah.
It was to the extent where she stole my pants, and if you're watching this, I know you stole my pants. I know you stole them.
Yo,
not the pants.
But
you wrong for that.
That's crazy.
She's wrong for that.
Give
that girl her pants back, man. Them the good jeans.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I mean, that was years ago. So
I mean, girls, it's like I want to say it's a competition thing. It's just like who's gonna get who, you know?
Right.
Like
think
that was
a
Mean
point,
Girls level.
I think to that point, people that kind of like they start fronting when people come around. Like that, men and women, because that's like, yo, you doing a lot. Like,
like you wasn't saying this 20 minutes ago.
Dudes, when the females come around, they start acting crazy. They wanna like, you know, they start flashing money.
Me and my sister experienced it all. Like we had this like, we finna go to Cali, we finna do this.
Yeah, you got paid for 1,000.
Yeah, I got some racks on me. I got some regular day.
Merch, I'm gonna get this new Hellcat. You can't even. You asked me to come get you. Come on now.
I had a friend pull a gun out and just go like this.
He's like, you know I'm like that though.
And, I be with that. I'm like, you are from Woodbury.
Facts. And bro, it'd be like I said, women too. Sometimes like it'd be like the little cattiness.
Yeah, y'all.
Like,
We get like that. I mean, you started. I'm gonna finish it, but.
I would just say for everybody
me, it's like,
exactly.
No, I mean, I feel like it's just, I want to say it's a natural thing, but it's common,
it's just that natural competition, but some people take it to the extent that you ain't need to take it there.
It's like you don't need to down your friend to make yourself better.
Right.
But it's like, you know, if you want to stunt a little bit, I'll help my friend out. Like if you want to stunt, I'll help her out. You know,
like if it's like that, like you can have him. Like it's not even that deep. Like,
like if I'm wingmanning for my friend, hey, hell yeah, he like that. Yeah.
Like for me, it's like with my friends though. Like I'm so happy that we always like agree on like things and we always communicate and whatnot. And it's like my friends would never do that to me, or like I would never do that to my friends. If anything, I'm gonna have.
I wouldn't do that over just one guy. You know, like if we in a setting,
it's plenty out here.
Yeah, exactly. Like over one guy that we all just talking to in a group setting, you trying to make yourself look better. I wouldn't do that, you know. But like if we in the group setting, I'm gonna grab me whatever the fuck I want.
No, for me.
Hey, call dibs at that. Everybody else leave it alone.
I'm calling mine.
If you didn't call it first,
I'm gonna work hard for mine. If I put my eye on something, I'm gonna get it.
I think it's not even about putting your eye, but I feel like if two people, because it's kind of like a pull thing. It's like a gravity thing. It's like if two people can't pull each other and you could tell there's tension and chemistry between us, like step out of it. Why is ABC like
it's
an
exactly.
A-B thing? It's not an ABC.
Yeah.
Like at this point, you just look like a hater, and you're just kind of like, no. Like,
and if you stole my girl, you lost.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
I won. I'm out.
And no, she wild. She know who she is too. DeVelle was there one time when I got hated on, and it confirmed that I wasn't a crazy one. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to talk about that. She know who she is, and she bogus.
Dang.
But like it be like that with the hate stuff. Like bro, y'all really be just like doing a lot, men and women. Like it'd be crazy, bro. Like I don't get it.
Well, for us, at least we're siblings, so it's like we
y'all
have
got each other's back at the end.
Yeah, and we're dynamic too, though. Like it's like me and my sister also do have two completely different types, so it's like we don't interfere in that. Yeah. But
I mean, we do get men trying to interfere with both of us, but it's like,
why would you do that?
You trying to talk to my sister? Like,
no. So they would text my sister or me sometimes. It's a starter, right? They see that I will not fold or she will not fold. Like you get left undelivered or you just get like a
and then
dry.
they come to me and it's like, I'd be like, look, so and so texted me. Didn't they just text you also?
And I'm like,
and then she's like, oh yeah, I just left them on red. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the same.
You know what I noticed too? This is, I guess it's kind of related to what I said, but a lot of females know each other because they be around the same big friend groups or they go to the same nail tech red flag job. But like y'all all kind of, it be like that circle where y'all know each other. Y'all post each other on y'all
look at this man. Who is that?
Like y'all know. So like, if I DM a girl that y'all cool with, if it don't work for me, then if I try to go on one of y'all DM, they're like, oh, he was trying to go such and such DM.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? So now I don't even play that game anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they all kind of know each other. It's like groups.
Or I had,
you've been screenshotted.
Yeah, or I had dudes where they would talk to my friends that would actually have a thing with my friend, and then they would try to hop on. Or like, sending heart emojis, and I'm like, ew, like yuck, like you literally.
You know, I know what you.
Yeah,
you like her.
What the lady said? That's the ick.
Yes, a big ick.
I've had a guy that was dating this girl I know, but they just recently broke up, so he'd be hard on my story to get her attention because he knows I'm gonna go tell her, like, you know, like
strategy.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
nah, but
you guys are not slick.
I would just say, I guess what we all get into is be yourself. Don't be trying to flex, you know what I'm saying, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody to like you for the fake you, especially like a lot of men out there, like they be on social media like showing it all off, and then you get to in person, you're like, where's all that?
He got issues.
Where's all that money? I was kind of gold digging.
I know, right? That is printed movie money.
Yeah. I mean, like also with like, I feel like people in general though, they flash this life that they're and they put
you don't gotta do that.
You want highlights. That's what I said that on one episode.
I mean, that's the cause and effect of social media. I say you don't want to see someone down bad, and I don't want to portray myself down bad. Like you want to be truthful, but you know people just take it over.
Yeah, they do. It's like they try to make it seem like they live in this top notch.
They be showing their vacation pics like they out every day.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
they take one pic in a suit from a wedding and then they stretch it out from different events of them sitting with the same suit on. Like, come on,
it's like if you're happy, you're happy. You know, just show that you're happy.
But don't put up a fake facade of yourself.
Exactly. A lot of people be miserable outside of social media. Like they be just haters. Period.
Yeah. I said that on one of the old podcasts. I compare like Instagram and all that and Facebook.
Real life,
It's like imagine seeing like highlight tapes of a sports game. You're going to see all the good stuff of it. You ain't going to see, somebody grinding for 10 years, working at a job, going back and forth to work.
You see all the times he got cut. You ain't
seen the highlights.
You ain't see the bad games.
Stuff.
You ain't see him go with 0 points, no rebounds.
Social media is the highlight film of your life. You know what I'm saying?
But you also don't want to influence something that you can't preach as well. Because that just makes you a coward. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're out here like televising a life that you don't even live.
I mean, that goes for women too. That goes for women too. They make themselves look so good on social media, and it's like you meet them in person. It's like they got the most negative, hating bitch energy, or like they're just dumb. They're just dumb. Period. You know, like they, you know.
Yeah. To that point, I've met a lot of women like I thought was bad. You know what I'm saying? I met them in real life.
Yeah, and then like, they just emotionally.
I'm big into personality too. Like if your emotions, your personality's trash, like you instantly become unattractive. Like real for real though, because. Like I don't care how good you look, like you out here bogus.
You just can't talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
It's like you can't hold yourself up to that woman's standard. It's just not gonna work.
No.
Like you always want to be able to like portray yourself as a woman. A lot of
just be real. Though.
Yeah, just be real. Like, you know,
like, stop with the faking for the front.
I hate females that be trying to gangbang like fake. You know,
just be like
you ain't gotta act like you better than that person.
Yeah, I met a lot of girls that just make themselves seem like they're better than everybody and they live this lifestyle. But then when you meet them in real life, you're just kind of like, not to be offensive, but I'm doing better than you, and it's not in a competition way.
But it's like I'm more humble than you.
Yeah, and I'm thinking in life I'm behind because sometimes I get these waves where I'm just it's like, dang, like
you up and down. That's
life
stuff.
That's life.
What if I'm
That's
not doing
life.
something right?
Don't have the personality of a pigeon.
Yeah, exactly. And I see this girl like living this whole fantasy, and when I meet her in person, she don't even live this fantasy. I'm just kind of like.
Yeah. Or like them people that be flashing like all this and everything like that. You finally meet them. They like roommates with like 7 people. Yeah. They room dirty. Sleep on the bed.
You know what?
Bed on the floors.
All right, because I'm gonna tell you about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna do that. So okay, I want to get on this last topic. We basically asked, can a man and a woman just be friends? So strictly platonic.
But it all depends.
That's my answer.
Always depends.
It always depends because it's like some men will come straight. So I have a man sometimes that will come up to me, hey, love, I just want to get to know you. If that doesn't work, it's okay. We could be friends.
Nah, it ain't gonna work.
That's already not gonna work.
Because you already know that you're attracted to me. Like,
yeah.
You know, I just can't do it.
You're constantly trying to pursue me.
Yeah.
And I'm saying no. Like,
and you're gonna make me uncomfortable at some point.
We're
so
not
I'm
friends.
just like better off not even responding to you at all, which is that's what I typically do.
And some men will approach you with that, let's be friends, and then later on they mention the benefits. You know, they trying to sneak their little way in.
Or if you were in a relationship, like, damn, we can't be friends. Like,
no, we can't be friends. I have a boyfriend. My boyfriend's my friend. My man.
Exactly.
I'm
good.
Cool. Position fulfilled. I'm cool.
The position.
Let's go next about, can a man and a woman just be friends?
Yes.
Now go over it.
I know with your side of it. I always say yes. Because I have friends that are women.
Yeah, I do
just
too.
friends.
Yeah, and it's obviously there's boundaries to it.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have that type of relationship where I see them in a type of way, and they've told me they don't see me in a type of way.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of my friends, like I've already shouted them out, Pie and Lucy, like we are strictly just like platonic friends. Yeah, T baby.
I don't see her that way.
Yeah, like I don't have like any like type of like that's the problem that comes into it. Is when feelings start coming into it, then like either on either side or both, or like you just gotta have those certain boundaries. Obviously, there are restrictions. If you're in a relationship and you had a friend prior to that, it's up to you to communicate that these are people that I know and I care for to this certain extent.
I mean, the boundaries.
No new friends when you're in a relationship.
Exactly.
It should be a non-negotiable too. It's like you don't cut your friends off for your significant other if they already been there, because it's like that's not okay.
Yeah. And I was talking to my coworker about it, and he was he was on the side of no, you can't, because there's always going to be something to it. And he was and he was telling me about it, and I said, it's all down to communication, and it's all down to being secure with yourself and with your partner. And obviously, he was bringing up situations. Oh, what if your girl's out of town and they invite you out?
Facts.
Then I'm not going.
If
we're friends, like they respect that.
Yeah.
If they ask that I'm going out, I'm inviting my girl. And if they're not cool with that, then I'm not going either. Because then, like, what's going on? She can't be. That's not gonna happen, because like the type of relationships that I have with them, they're pull up. We all turning up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's certain boundaries. Like I'm not finna be like. It's a difference between I'm finna go hang out with CJ. I'm gonna be back. Then
I'm going to hang out with
instead of I'm finna go out with Jenny.
Like who's Jenny?
Like,
you know
who? Nah. Like,
and why is you going with Jenny by yourself?
It's 11 on a Friday. Like no, we're not doing that.
Like Jenny, cool.
It's about respect, though. That's all. Like you can be friends. Personally, to my point of view.
Like for me, I have guy friends. Like I have not all, like not a lot. I only genuinely can say like one exactly. That he calls my mom, and like we're all cool. Like he doesn't ever try to cross any boundaries, and it's like there's like a mutual like thing where it's like we're friends. So
it just doesn't get to that point.
No.
Yeah.
And every significant other I had, they trust him because they know, like, this is just genuinely your friend.
Yeah.
You can tell a genuine friendship.
So for me, and I'll let you go after. So for me, I would say my answer is like to almost every question. It depends. So I would say, you know what?
You ain't don't know though.
I don't know. Like I feel like sometimes it really can depend on the situation, because there's sometimes where, say if you find your friend, female or male friend, whoever it is, depending on who you are, if you find them attractive at all, then it's always going to be that, I don't care what nobody says, it's always going to be that thought in your mind, like, damn, what if? You know what I'm saying? Because
there's no what if.
Or if you drunk one night.
Like if you were like fumble, you know what I'm saying? And you would just do it. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of situations where like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even on my end. Like she was like, on, asking very intimate questions. I'm like, like you could, you good, like pick me up from the club type shit. I'm like, look, man, I ain't comfortable with that. I'll take you home.
I'll get your Uber.
I'm like, but I be like that line. You gotta really be careful with it, because sometimes for either man or woman, if you try to overstep that bound, Because once you smash, it'll never be the same.
No,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
once you cross a certain
can't never
line,
do that.
it's not. Yeah, it's out there.
So that line is crazy. Yeah,
and some people will like be friends with people that they used to like have a thing for.
Facts, just to be around them.
Like,
just to be around them. Yeah.
Or like, oh, like we're cool, you know? No.
Yeah.
Once you guys had a thing, you guys had a thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it worked out or not. It doesn't matter what's going on. Like,
I'm so glad I avoided that too. It was a couple times where I'm like,
I think that's point blank period. Like, nah, we like look. If you still want to be friends on Facebook or like follow me on Instagram, that's cool. But don't like message me like, oh, like no, I got enough friends. Like that's out there.
Yeah.
Like I have no ill will towards you, but don't text me expecting me to be all willy nilly with it.
Yeah.
Can a man and woman just be friends?
I feel like yes, they could. I mean, it depends. Also, like you can't just come up to me like let's be friends. Like nah,
it's not that.
I already know
because you trying to slide
like
in.
with men. Exactly with men, it's like if you trying to be friends with a man, it's like you just build a bond with them over the time.
It needs to be something natural.
Exactly. Like it comes natural. Like like this is somebody that you won't go for. Like it's just like you're my friend, I'm your friend. Like just let's just keep it at that. But I have guy friends, but it's like I would never go hang out with them like one-on-one or like if I got a boyfriend, I'm not gonna go hang out with my guy friend one-on-one. Like that's weird.
That's real weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Hang out with your guy friend one-on-one?
Not when I'm in a relationship. That's kind of weird. Like, if I'm single, we chilling, like we're friends. We finna go out to eat or something.
Relationship, friendships, and like single friendships.
But I feel
you
like
get less boundaries. But
exactly,
still,
but I feel like that's not secure for my relationship. Like I'm not just finna go out and like spend the whole day going to the mall out to eat with this man,
Yeah, nah.
So it's like,
what's your ulterior motive on that?
Exactly,
and most friendships happen like through relationships.
Exactly, yeah.
Like you meet another couple, and they happen to be cool, and like you keep communication that way.
But my thing is like, why is it so tough for men to just be friends with women nowadays? Like us women, like we're always down to have male friends strictly, but men is like, a lot of men I just came across, I was like, they will make really good friends, but their mind is just somewhere else.
And then until it's like, so what you trying to do? I'm not trying to do nothing.
It's Saturday night. They just left the club. You get that what you doing text from your friend.
I'm asleep. I have to be up for work.
I got work at
good night.
To that point though, I've definitely, I just had this conversation with somebody. I've made that clear, like, because right now, where I'm at in my life, I'm big into like, just because maybe I'll find you attractive, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I've been at that point now where I'm like, man, look, just because that's what it is, that don't mean we'll be a good match. You know what I'm saying? I'm
exactly.
big on, like I just said, personality.
Self-control.
Just
having self-control.
And I do that now, like, bro, I don't care how good you look. Like, if we're not on the same page, then
like you can look good, but it's like, you can like have sex with this person, but whole time y'all could have been great friends, just friends. You don't always have
natural good friendship.
Exactly.
I've been a couple times where we it's been really cool. But I was on that, and you know what I'm saying. Now it ain't the same, but
you could have had somebody really solid, but like now you just messed it up.
And it's always wild. Sometimes it happens accidentally, and then you do it, and you're like, we were really good friends.
It happened to me actually, and like it went bad. Like it literally went backwards.
And then the whole friendship is just dissolving.
It wasn't on my behalf. Like he was the one that actually messed up on my behalf, and I was just like, dang. Like I told him straight up, I was like, I regret literally talking to you, like, and it's not in a malicious way. It's in a way where it's like we were such good friends. We could have just kept it the way it was. We could have continued to just be friends and supporting each other. But
now it's weird.
Now it's weird.
It's very, and it's like he tried to apologize. Oh, we could be cool. We could try again. No.
That feeling just kind of changes.
When you cross that line, bro.
When you cross that line,
he crossed lines, bridges, all the above.
I'm with you though. Like for me, we got to be a good match. I don't care how good you look. You can look amazing, you know what I'm saying? I show you off at the family barbecue and all that, but look, if we don't match,
brains too, though.
Like, facts. If we don't match though, just like you just saying the brains, like I can't. You know I don't care how good you look. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's cool for a flex, but
I feel like people are just thinking in the wrong way. Like once they see somebody like of the opposite sex, their mind just goes like,
it's straight instincts, and
like all the way
hormones start going out of whack.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like sometimes when you meet people, it's like you gotta take it. So like some like even people at work, like they be trying to flirt with you, like bro, we co-workers, bro, like calm down, keep it professional.
Don't do it with co-workers.
Don't do it. Red flag.
Don't do it with co-workers.
I personally felt that the hard way.
Oh no, not the hard way. Listen, the worst terrible way you could ever imagine.
It wasn't that for me, but it was pretty bad. Because then, like, it ends bad, and then you just at work, clocking in, waiting for them with each other. It's kind of like that. Then you got to communicate with that person on a daily basis. Like,
don't do it.
That went really horrible.
Somebody got to quit.
Yeah, so one of us got to do it.
That's the topic. We're going to talk about that on the next one. That's a fact. But, okay, we're going to do shout-outs and then get out of here. I'll go first if y'all don't mind.
For sure.
All right, for sure. So I wanted to shout out, you know what I'm saying, UPN. They had me in a headlock as a youth. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Girlfriends. You know what I'm saying?
UPN was a business.
Man, listen. It was
one-on-one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kyler Pratt. But, so shout out to UPN. Also, want to shout out everybody that purchased the merch. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of sales of the LimeWire Legend hoodie. You know what I'm saying? That was lit. Okay. Yeah, so shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? We running out of these small sizes, so y'all better run up because, I don't sell those as much. What else did I have here? Yeah, shout out to Double D, shout out to T Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
We got the Versus Part 4 coming soon whenever we, lock it in with them. So
Okay.
yeah, that's lit. Don't let the veil go. That was my shout out though. Shout out to everybody that's been locking in the merch and all the artists and
Okay, my first one is because she put me in a headlock. Basically, told me I better be the first shout out. So shout out Gabriella. Shout out to her. My second one is I recently went back to the old school I went to, Century College.
Oh, I go there.
Shout out Century College.
Yeah, so Century College for sure.
Shout out Century College theater in particular, a place where I felt I grew for my theater prowess, basically. Specifically, I went to go see the production they have for Rent. It was amazing. Definitely shout them out and check on them for future productions. But specifically, I want to shout out Will and Paul. Will is the scenic designer, probably one of the most amazing, interesting person that I know, and always has a story for a certain situation. Basically, he creates the scenes for the plays. But yeah, I mean, he's so much more of an integral part of the day-to-day theater operations there, and just a good person overall. I haven't seen him for a few years now, but the second I went back there, immediately it was all love. They actually got me in for free, so shout out to y'all. They said I'm family, so I got a little teary-eyed right there. And Will's a fan of the podcast, so definitely
shout out to you, bro.
Definitely shout out to you, Will. And them are mine. So definitely shout y'all out.
Shout out, miss.
Can you just give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, anything.
Any and everybody.
Do socials,
well, shout out to my sister because she's the realest one that I've ever had in my life, I guess, because we're siblings, of course. Shout out to my friend Kaylee. She's a nail tech, so visit her at Kaylee Nail Edit. Don't do that.
Hey, put that in the video somewhere. Yeah,
she's sweet though. No, she's not even like
she's sweet though.
She's amazing. She does awesome nail work. Like she always does my nails. I don't have them done. She's gonna do mine tomorrow though. So please go check her out. Shout out to everybody that just shows love to me continuously and always encourages me to do better in life.
Right.
So
you give me your social medias and all that stuff real quick. I think Jay gonna put it.
Well, my Instagram is amiss_Michelle with double A's at the end. And that's what's up. What's up. Yeah, Sam. We want to shout out.
I just want to say shout out to Bluehill podcast, of course.
You guys,
y'all first. Thank y'all for having us. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to myself for being here.
Shout out to my mom too.
To the people I love. That's really it.
Facts. I got two more and then we can head out. So shout out to DJ Cam, so we pulled up to this event.
Shout out to DJ Cam.
That's my boy. We're going to interview him real soon. I'm going to do Boss Lady Shoutique I want to do next. And I'm going to interview DJ Cam for the summer. We got a lot of artists in my DMs. Listen, I want to say that too.
We trying, okay?
Come on, bro. Give me a break, bro. Like, y'all got to relax. These artists they get me in the seat, bro. I need to get in the seat. I got y'all, bro.
We got you.
It's coming real soon.
We're going to split the duties. I'm going to help them out.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Also, I wanted to give a shout out because Mother's Day is coming up. Hopefully, this coming around.
Shout out to all the mothers.
Shout out to the moms. Yeah. The paragraph on Facebook is coming. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So
that definitely that cliche. That Saturday night, Sunday morning. With the little flowers and the doves.
Exactly. The little reaction heart.
Even though my mama ain't got a Facebook and she ain't gonna see it, other people gonna know.
My mom with my head, she's like, I need a paragraph.
She said, look, and you better add me too. And I want a tag and I want a cute picture.
No, also shout out to my family out there too, because they always took care of us. So
that's a fact. Yeah. All right, man. This was a good one. You know what I'm saying? I like this one a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate you having us.
That's a fact. You already know we waiting to do this too.
I do one more shout out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go.
Shout out To my nephew Zion, he graduating high school. I'm gonna be there in a few weeks. Gonna be there in a few weeks. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna get matching grills at TV Johnny's spot in Houston, Texas. So we coming. We coming. Might get a tattoo too. So yeah,
that's real.
Shout out to you, Zion. You too, Ian.
Man, well, I appreciate y'all for coming, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Blue Avenue Podcast, man. We got another one in. We out.